I say! Messi. Oh, brilliant skill from Lionel Messi. Surging forward with real menace here. Brilliant from Messi. Oh, what a goal that is!
Yes, good evening. Savva here from Football Heritage TV, joined by my son. Hello, son. How are you?
I am good. How are you doing today, Father?
Yes, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. EFL Cup. I mean, we're not in it. We're not in it. Just in case you wondered, we're not playing.
Oh, man.
We're out. We're out. So, for anybody joining us, yeah, these are the more fun streams where we can all relax, have a laugh, not worry too much because Spurs aren't in it. And tonight I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be watching Man United versus Crystal Palace. The other boys, I'm sure, will be watching some of that game, maybe some other games as well. We'll have all the scores. We'll have all the scores as they come in from around the grounds. Just in case anybody didn't know, we have got Bradford versus Middlesbrough, Valley Parade, Exeter versus Luton at St James's Park. These are all off the top of my head, by the way, the name of the grounds. Ipswich Town versus Wolves, which I believe will be at Portman Road. Mansfield v Peterborough, which I believe will be at Field Mill. They still play at Field Mill. Port Vale against Sutton, Mansfield. Port Vale v Sutton at Vale Park. Salford v Burnley at the, I should know this, I've just watched the documentary at the Salford.
Is it the Pennsylvania Peninsula Stadium? They renamed it, right? Because they built
I'll tell you what, should we have a look?
Stadium. Click on it.
Yeah, you're right. The Peninsula Stadium, good one. And then Man United against Crystal Palace at the ground formerly known as the Theatre of Dreams, now known as Old Trafford. Perchy, some interesting matchups tonight. But listen, I saw the team for Man United Palace. Have you seen it?
I have the Palace team, yeah.
I've seen. So Man United have doing a kind of weird. Hang on, talking about weird. Here he is. No, I'm only joking. Big up, Haz. How we doing, man?
I'm good. I'm ready for another watch along with my watchdogs. Yeah,
the Watchdogs. I like that. You're pushing that name on us, aren't you?
You are pushing it. I like it. That's our new name. It's like the Watchalong crew. The
got to be done, mate. Got to be done. I'm looking forward to the Kilmarnock game tonight, guys. To be honest with you, epic battle there in the Scottish League. I will be bringing you minute by minute update. So be prepared for that. Yeah.
It's what the people want, and we've got to give the people what they want. In the Man United team, for anyone that cares, it's a very strange lineup tonight. They've gone with Onana in goal. That's not the strange bit, believe it or not. A back three of Dalot, Maguire, and Varane. Then a midfield of Palestri, Amrabat, Casemiro, and Garnacho, with Mebry, Martial, and Mount. I don't know that that's going to be the formation, but a very.
Yeah, I was going to say, my app is saying that Amrabat's playing at left back.
They can't, surely.
He put him left back last week.
They put him left back.
When he brought him on against Burnley, Sav, he played him at left back.
Here's one for you. The two goalkeepers today. Man United's former goalkeeper, and you'd have Dean Henderson, wouldn't you? Let's be honest.
Yes, at the moment you would. I mean, look, the Palace team, Dean Henderson in goal. I mean, Palace look like they've changed it up completely. They've gone with Klein, Holding, good old Rob Holding's playing tonight. Chris Richards, the USA international defender, and Mitchell at left back. Decore in midfield with Riedewald. Then you've got Raksaki, Schlupp, and Ayew behind Mateta. So that's going to be an interesting game. I'm just going to have a look and see if both clubs have got the big boys on the bench. So United have got Van der Beek, Højlund, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes all on the bench. Crystal Palace have got, when I talk about big guns for Palace, they've got Guehi, Eze, Anderson all on the bench. So this should be a very, very interesting matchup. You're going to be are you really going to watch the game in Scotland? Are you? Is that where you're going?
I'm going to have it on in one corner. I want to keep an eye on it. I think
he has that a million in corners, doesn't he?
Mate, I've been going on about it, so I might as well have a little peek in it.
And which league is this in?
Scottish Cup, isn't it?
It's
Scottish Cup, right?
Yeah.
Scottish
Cup.
Scottish Cup. I'm looking at the Scotland League Cup. I've got Kilmarnock v Hearts. Is that what you're watching?
That's the one, yeah. Kilmarnock. Yeah. Heart of Midlothian.
Heart of Midlothian.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Here's a question I'll ask you boys this about the Man United team. I'm baffled that they've not put the Turkish lad in goal. But you would have just thought, you know what? He's had a bit of a rough time, Onana. Take him out of the spotlight for a game. Give this lad a go. Like, this lad must be sitting on the bench going, what do I have to do to play a game to start in goal? This goalie's throwing him in at the moment. Like, he's having an absolute nightmare. Like, at some point, he must be sitting there going, I've signed for Man United. They've given me the number one. Yeah, I know Onana wanted 24, and it's just the number. But you must be sitting back going, surely there must be a chance where I get on the pitch here. Like, what do I have to do to get on the pitch? Does he have to, like, kick him in his own net at this point? Like, do you know what I mean? It's a Carabao Cup as well. Yeah,
but to be fair, Binder's never played in the English league either. I get it. I get what you're saying 100%. But I think the way Ten Hag's probably looking at it is give him an opportunity to sort of redeem himself going into the next Premier League game, if you know what I mean. But, you know, if the thing is, right, Perchy, if he makes catastrophic errors tonight as well, you have to think for the next game, his position's got to be under threat, right?
No, I get that, but then the manager's going to put Harry Maguire in at centre half. A player that he's openly
going to play no part in their team this season. That's what I'm saying. Harry Maguire was going to play no part in their team this season.
Harry Maguire, he's made public. He's got no part of this team. Yet he starts today. But the goalkeeper you signed as your second goalkeeper, whilst your current goalkeeper that you've brought in as well hasn't performed, you would sit back and go, do you know what? Just give him a go. Like, it's the Carabao Cup. Like, for example, so what if Onana goes as an absolute stinker today? I think they'll probably scrape a win, but I wouldn't be shocked if Palace get a result. But you sit back and go, what does this goalie have to do? He's come in and what's he got to do to get a chance?
Well, they can't rate him then, can they? Let's be brutally honest. They can't rate him massively if this is what they're gonna do.
But why buy him then, right?
Well, I mean, look, everyone needs sub goalkeepers. But listen, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. You'd be upset if all of these players are coming in, they're all getting a game, and then you're not. But by the way, earlier on in the Spanish league, it was Sevilla 4. Oh, sorry, it's still going on. Sorry, Sevilla 4, Almeria 1. Sevilla starting to pick up a little bit of form.
Did anyone see what happened for Galatasaray earlier? Did anyone see this?
No, I didn't see anything.
They had a penalty, and they did the old Thierry Henry, and they did it right. Icardi charges in to score it, and he puts it wide and open net. The keeper's already died, by the way. He thinks he's going to take the pen. The keeper's on the floor, and Icardi's put it skywards and missed the target completely.
He's been training with. Thank you for sending us pictures of whatever you were meant to send to your wife. That was superb. Thanks for that. That was superb. That was superb.
More than my wife, mate.
Maybe he's been spending too much time with Ndombele, who wasn't in the squad today. Ndombele and Sanchez weren't in the squad because, as far as I'm aware, they're currently playing. They're currently top of the Superliga in Turkey. So
they are.
Ndombele's on for back-to-back titles. This is ridiculous, isn't it?
Absolutely ridiculous. Whilst playing the amounts of minutes of about 100 minutes of football over a season.
Oh, right now, madness, isn't it?
As we're speaking, he's on back-to-back kebabs. I'm sure of that.
Don't. Listen, big up to everyone in the chat. Smash the like button. These are the streams where not everything is serious. We're just here to talk football. It will descend into chaos. We'll get really excited about teams scoring that we have no affiliation with at all, but it's just what we do. It's always good fun. And we'll start finding second teams throughout the season. Teams that you just feel, I like this team. I want this team to do well. Has chosen Hearts or Kilmarnock. We're not sure which one yet, but he was adamant this was his game tonight.
Achilles.
You going for the Killie, going for Kilmarnock. But as I said, please smash the like button. If you haven't voted yet, come on, people. Vote for Savva for Best New Content Creator. The link is in the chat. I'm going to pin it as well. So please do. It would mean the world to me. If you haven't already, then that's just mean. Like when I did a show earlier, and I did the show this morning, guys, and I put a poll out. There was like 400 people in the chat, or 350, whatever. Put a poll out and said, have you voted yet? Yes, no, I'm doing it now. And 30% said no. And it was like, lovely.
They definitely voted.
Just lovely.
Leg. Of course,
just lovely.
Just ready for kick-off, Kilmarnock and Hearts.
So all of the 7:45 games, as far as I'm aware, have now kicked off, and then I'll do a watch along for Man United at 8 p.m. It's going to be interesting because if he does get knocked out, guys, if Ten Hag does lose today, it's going to heap more pressure on him, isn't it? It's going to heap a lot more pressure on him. I just need to change my
I agree.
I think with everything that's going on with Jadon Sancho as well, there's a lot of heat on him at the moment. As you know, the Players Association has come out as well and said they want to sort of try and help with that whole situation with Jadon Sancho for whatever reason. Do
you know what it is, Has, with that? Sorry to jump in, but the bit with Jadon Sancho is the manager can do what he wants, but he dies on the decision, right? If you're not, listen, I said this before, I said, if he's not winning games and a 250 grand a week player is sat, 300 grand a week player is sat at home, not even banished from the ground, you die on that decision. As I said, I think I said this on a show here before, and I just said, if you're winning, you're fine.
Exactly.
You're struggling to win games of football, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's got to be. I think he's got to have some sort of flexibility as well in the fact that he's got to realise that certain players need to be handled a certain way. He can't just be rigid with everyone. You know what I mean? Like Casemiro might, need to be handled in a different way to, let's say, Scott McTominay.
I agree with you.
You can't be like it can't be. It seems like to me, right? It's quite regimental. It's like
which is okay.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
If you're winning games of football, right?
I was just going to say that. Yeah, it's okay if you're winning football games, but when it starts going wrong, you need to look at other things as well. But look, that's their problem. That's a very much problem rather than us, and I'm happy it's not us.
This is, by the way, I love football. By the way, football's amazing. And you get games from all around the world. This is an Argentinian side called All Boys versus Almirante Brown. What a name of a football team. Almirante Brown. That's a team I want to back. They did lose 2-1, though, to All Boys.
Hearts attacking. Missed that.
I've got some good news.
There is a goal.
Goal. Oh, go on. You got there first.
There's a goal at Portman Road. Ipswich 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. It's an early goal scored by Hwang Hee-chan.
I like the way Purchase does the whole thing as well. Like, on Sky Sports where they go like that. Yeah. Where they put the hand on
his head. I got him here.
Coming in.
He loves it.
And I'm just watching the goal on Sky Sports here. Yeah, good finish. Yeah, maybe the keeper could have done a little bit better, but it was smashed right at him. Good news. Fairly good news. Chelsea's under-21s have just equalised away at Northampton's B team to make it 2-2. So,
they've actually scored goals?
Well, they're under 21s. Michael Golding with a goal, and Rangers B are 1-0 up versus Alloa. Big up to everyone in the chat. How are we all doing in the chat? We've kind of ignored you so far. My apologies. How are we all?
And just sort of before you do that,
I'm only trying to.
The Netherlands women's are 1-0 up against the England women's team.
Sorry, you cut me off from my intro to the chat to talk to me about the Netherlands women's team.
Yes, they just scored it. It's 1-0.
Wow. Big up. Who's in the chat? We got Tot Spurs. Big up to you. Big up to you. Big up to you. Thank you very much for voting. Epistemic Autocracy. I love that name. Big up to you. Chris Peters, who's a channel member. Big up to you as well. Thank you very much. Big up to Cessie's Gammy Hammy. Love that.
Love that.
Martin Knightbridge is here. Big up to you. Chris Peters, Game of Throw-ins. Top Josh is here. Robert Wilson is here. Hello to you. Joshua, big up to you. I'm sure if Haz had been here, he would have said big up to you as well. We have got Mike Reyes in the chat. Amy is in the chat. Here he is all the way from Doncaster. Daniel Montandon is in the chat. Big up, Daniel. I'm guessing your boys are not playing tonight. We have got Spurs King saying, come on the Palace. Isn't it funny? Like, I kind of want Palace as well. Like, I feel like I want Palace. Arthur Bushby said, not afternoon. Juventus, Rashford drive to the ground. I have no idea what's going on here, but yeah, hello to you. That's a great couple of comments. Big up. Here is the link for the football awards. So please go to that and go to best new content creator. Spurs GCTV is here. RSTHFC said, don't give Perchy any pocket money. Oh, God, no. He doesn't. He's not getting any pocket money after Sunday. No. And just so you know, there has been another goal. Mansfield have taken the lead at home. Field Mill against Peterborough. It's my app's doing that thing where it says big chance. There it is. It's finally gone in. So Mansfield look like they're going to make it deep into the League Cup right now, and Spurs didn't. I'll just leave that hanging there. Spurs Live, big up for the shout out today, my friend, to your 16,000 Instagram followers, asking them to vote for me. That was much appreciated. Swan has scored the goal for Mansfield. If anyone watches Mansfield, you'll know who Swan is. It was a penalty. He's their designated penalty taker. I'm getting pictures of Barry for his dog and his cat are having a Mexican standoff, which is always good fun. By the way, just to let you know, the other games we'll be keeping you updated on will be, by the way, Galatasaray are about to win 1-0. Bradford in the Cup, Bradford v Middlesbrough, Exeter v Luton, Ipswich v Wolves, Mansfield v Peterborough, Port Vale v Sutton, Salford v Burnley. Obviously, the Man United game that I'll be watching. Juventus at home to Lecce. Juventus have dropped Vlahovic for this game in favour of Milik. Kilmarnock v Hearts, which Haz is concentrating on. And also Lille at home to Reims. So Lille looking to go into the top four with a win tonight. So they're all the main games that are going on across Europe. Yeah, and as you were, how's your game looking, Haz? All good fun?
Yeah, it's all Hearts at the moment. Kilmarnock playing a bit like the wayside, really, but Hearts have started really bright. They've had 2 good chances. 7 minutes in, I think Hearts will get a goal before 20 minutes, if I'm being honest with you. But as I say that, Kilmarnock's on the break here on the left-hand side, driving the ball. Is he going to cross it? Oh, it gets in.
Love it. Kilmarnock updates here. Guys, who did Fulham get? Who did they get? Was it Norwich? Perchy's on mute. I've muted him because he ruined my stream the other day.
No, I'm not. You did not. Am I? Am I back? I don't know. It was me. No, I'm sorry because I was moving my light around because I couldn't see I put it here and it literally in front of the TV. Just so you know, there's some yeah, it was Norwich, by the way. I've just some goals in the National League if anyone's interested. Hartlepool 0, Solihull was 1, and York City 1, Barnet 0. Goals like Dippo Akinwini has scored for York City. They're 1-0 up against Barnet.
Say that again. Dippo what?
Dippo Akinwini.
Strong.
I thought
Strong.
you said something else.
I can see you've been practicing your pronunciation. I can see.
I'm trying. I'm getting it. There has also been another goal at Sevilla, and it is a goal scored by Sevilla 5-1 now against Almira. They have absolutely burned. And guess what? Eric Lamela got a yellow card.
Oh, good. Good old Eric Lamela. Everyone loves Eric Lamela.
He's still at it. He's still at it. The Bayern Munich team, Harry Kane isn't playing, strangely enough. They've rested him.
I told you.
I mean, did you think Harry Kane was going to play? Aren't they like in the 9th division of Germany or something?
Yeah, they're just like a pub team, really.
You say that though. This is the team they put out. They put their third choice goalkeeper in Peretz in goal. Lima, Mazraoui, Goretzka, Alphonso Davies, Kimmich, Gnabry, Tell, Musiala, Coman, and Choupo-Moting. When we talk about I mean, that's a team that takes cup competition seriously.
Wow, that's not bad at all, is it?
I mean, they're playing Goretzka at centre half, by the way.
Perchy, just a quick question.
Sure.
On this app? Oh, don't worry. I was going to say, will the Seville Almeria game drop off there? But it won't. No, it's fine.
No.
It's absolutely fine. So Mallorca, Barcelona. I didn't know they were playing. So let me go and have a look at. Let me see if there's.
Whilst you're looking at that, Barnet have equalised against York City. York City won, Barnet won. I'll confirm to you. I'll come back to me with the goal scorer. So
Barcelona, no Lewandowski tonight. I mean, Barcelona, even when they don't go strong, don't they? I mean, Barcelona today have gone with Ter Stegen, Cancelo, Araujo.
Sorry. It was just fantastic bit of play from Kilmarnock. It goes past 3 players. It goes into the box, and the keeper pulls off a blinding save. It was unbelievable the way he took on all those players. It was crazy. Good game.
And just so you know, the goal against for Barnet has been disallowed. It has been disallowed.
So Barcelona have gone with Ter Stegen, Cancelo, Araujo, Martinez, and Balde. Oriol Romeu, Gundogan and Gavi with Rafinha, João Felix and Torres.
That's a poor team, isn't it? That's a poor team.
And then players that are injured, Pedri and De Jong. And then they've got the likes of Yacine Lamau, Lewandowski, Koundé, Christensen, Alonso, Sergi Roberto, all on the bench. It's not a bad squad that Barcelona have got going on there. Just so you know, they're now on the pitch against for Man United versus Crystal Palace. I'll be interested to see how they do. You've got Palestri, Garnacho, Mount, a lot of meh players for me, guys. What do you make of that team? They got like Maguire and Dallo, and I
think looking at it, I think there's a lot of those players that have a big opportunity now to knock on the door if they want to play.
I'm going to cut you off, Az. I'm so sorry, mate. I'm going to cut you off because in the League Cup, Salford 0, Burnley 1. Burnley have taken the lead in the 12th minute. I'll let you know who scored as soon as.
And while you do that, I'll go back to the LNER Stadium. Barnet have now equalised. Sorry,
Roger, you've got to let me finish, mate. Like every single time I
was queuing up. To be fair, you jumped in before me. But
that's because I'm talking about the League Cup. You're talking about Barnet. Jesus Christ!
Whoa. If you get unsubscribers, it's because Barnet fans didn't like what you just said about their team.
Yeah, Sky Sports are showing Amrabat at left back. That's weird. That's weird, man. Like if you're buying Amrabat, are you playing him at left back?
I've never known.
They've got injuries though, haven't they? They've now Reguilon's now injured. They've got no left back. They've got 3 injuries at left back now.
But then promote a kid.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you know what I mean? Promote a kid. There he is.
Here he is.
Go on. He's just woken up.
Steve, what do you make of it? Amrabat, left back for Man United tonight.
Are you serious?
And just quickly, Wolves have gone 2-0 up at Portman Road. So Ipswich 0, Wolves 2 after 14 minutes. It could be a long day for Ipswich. They may be top of the championship. I believe they're top of the championship. But They are top of the championship, second in the joint top of the championship, but they are losing at home 2-0 to Wolves. Steve, sorry, mate. Amrabat, left back.
That's a strange one. I'm looking. Yeah, that's quite odd. Is he left back though? Because think about it, right? I'm looking at it on SofaScore right now. Man United, it's saying 3-4-2-1. It's saying a back three of Dalot, Maguire, and Varane. Palestri, right wing back.
Yeah.
Amrabat, Casemiro, Garnacho, and then
I can only go with Steve how they've kicked off, and the
Right,
way they've
right.
kicked off. Very much Amrabat is in the left back position. We've just kicked off. So you've got on the left hand side of defense Harry Maguire and Amrabat. On the left hand side of the defense, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? But how are you, Steve? Good day.
Yeah, busy, but yeah, good day, man. I just needed a quick nap.
Listen, we all need a nap every now and then, especially at the ripe old age of, what are you?
22.
Wow.
Hey, wow.
22.
22. God.
Yeah, not too bad.
There has been a goal for Bayern Munich.
Right,
And it can't be Harry Kane because he's not on the pitch. It was Choupo-Moting. Bayern
Class.
Munich are 1-0 up. The attack, by the way, right now. Nothing comes of it. Still 1-0 Bayern Munich.
Just turned
Who would you rather have? Choupo-Moting or Richarlison?
Choupo-Moting all day.
Every week about a different striker.
Choupo-Moting all day.
XYZ or Richarlison.
Just asking. Oh my God.
It's a daily Richarlison comparison.
He was dreadful when he came on against Arsenal. Every ball that went into his feet just rebounded back. Gosh. This is what I mean. Like, I know he got the hype the week before of scoring a header, and then it was like a bump back down to reality that when he's not in the air, he can't actually play football very well. This game has it very much looks like Amrabat is in a back four.
There he is.
With a front two, from what I can see of Martial and
Mason Mount.
Well, Mason Mount's kind of in the hole. It's difficult to see at the moment. I'll let you know as the game goes on.
What time are you at, by the way? I'm at 1:35.
Oh, 2 minutes 10.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sorry, man. I'm in English time.
Oh, you're good.
You've got the US streams. Perchy's got his dodgy Spanish apps that lie to him. Big up the chat. Give me a score predictions. Man United at home to Palace. What are we fancying? Who wants Palace?
I'm going 1-1 Palace win on penalties.
1-1. Steve?
They always somehow get past these. They always get home ties. I don't know how, but they'll probably do, I don't know, 2-0 Man United, something like that.
Yeah. I hope they don't win. I reckon if Palace had put out the likes of Eze, Guehi, Anderson, I think they would have had a chance against this team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elise's injured.
Right.
But both teams have made big changes. Man United have got the lion's share of possession after 3 minutes, but nothing's really happened. Palace are a dogged team, right? I think Hodgson's made them dogged. That he always has, Yeah, very resilient. But it's all being played in the Palace half. How's your Scottish game getting on? We've got Haz is in Scotland tonight. Steve?
Scottish game.
Yeah, anyway, and by the way, yes, this is better than Sky Sports. You are right.
Yeah.
It is better than Sky Sports.
I'll be going live from Mallorca in about 25 minutes.
Oh, you'll watch Barca? Nice.
So, yeah, Kilmarnock sort of got back into the game, but they've had good chances. Yeah, Kilmarnock, Achilles. Hearts is very much the strongest side. They're playing well. Hearts are playing much better. It's anyone's game, really.
It's the League Cup quarterfinals.
It's the League Cup, the Viaplay Cup.
Nice.
You got Charles Parhart. Oh, good defending. Good.
Yeah.
It looks cold there as well. You look at it. You look at the pitch. It looks like it's frozen over. It's a typical Scottish sort
Sounds
of.
like Scotland.
You
Yeah.
know? Oh, what a bad! Both of the players run into each other in a box, going for the same ball. They run into each other.
It's just so you know, there's a couple of other goals in the National League. AFC Fylde 1, Borehamwood 0, and Wildstone 1, Woking 0. Just in case you wanted to keep up to date with the National League.
Isn't Wildstone the club where that guy who had the famous
Wildstone Raider?
Yeah.
Come
on in.
What man?
Come on, what is it he said?
It's, you want some? I'll give it you.
Yeah. Well, you want some?
You want some?
Steve, you might not know this clip, but if you ever see it, it's hilarious.
Oh,
some really skinny little guy giving it to a group of fans. Like, come on in. You want some? And they're all laughing at him.
You got no fans?
Come on, son.
Yeah. Hang on. United are in the box here. It's just all a bit of a... Again, I'll be honest. I watch Man U... Every time they're on the TV, I watch Man U, like the rest of you.
Yeah.
I still can't tell you what sort of a football team they are. This isn't the Ten Hag formations and tactics that we saw that were brilliant against us in the Champions League semi-final.
This is desperation. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think these
They
tactics
need a
are
result.
desperation. I was saying to Perch earlier on, Savva, I think he's very rigid in the way he handles players. You know, it's very regimental by the looks of it. And some players you have to reach out and you have to handle them differently.
Just quickly, Salford 0, Burnley 2. Looks like it's going to be a very long night. The first goal, by the way, was Sander Berg, who I like. I think he's a good player. Yeah. And at Valley Parade, Middlesbrough are about to take the lead against Bradford City. So I'll let you know.
And obviously, if you want to know anything about the National League, Kidderminster 0, Oldham 1. If you ever want to.
I mean, if I'm ever allowed to finish my sentence, it would be great.
That one I did on purpose that time.
It's not coming up with a goal. It's saying, it is 1-0 to Middlesbrough. 1-0 to Middlesbrough, and the guy up front for them has got to have the best name. Lati Laff, Emmanuel Lati Laff. Have any of you heard of him?
I haven't, but I love the name.
Oh, no, I haven't heard of that one, no.
So last year, he scored 14 in 31 for St. Gallen in the Swiss League.
Switzerland.
Yeah. Obviously, he's the replacement to Chuba Akpom, who was...
I think the further south you go, his actual real name is Latte Laugh.
Latte
Laugh.
Latte Laugh? Laugh.
Palace have nicked in here. Hang on. Look, Palace are just going to hit them on the counter-attack. Here they go. They're going forward here. They've spread the ball out wide. Here's Ayew. Ayew's had a great career when you really think about it. That's a lovely ball. Hang on. That's a lovely ball. Played it in. Oh, I thought it was going to deflect for an own goal. United were cut open there like a knife through butter. And it's a free kick to Crystal Palace about 35, 40 yards out. They absolutely scythed through them at will there. 3 passes, boom, boom, into the box. I think it was Tyreek Mitchell pulled it across. And to be fair, Slabhead managed to get his foot on it. Otherwise, it looked like, I think it was Mateta would have just... Is that your chair again? What's she saying?
It's saying AUX mode.
By the way, guys and girls, just because we're having a laugh, don't forget to smash the like button. More people might come and join us for a laugh. Smash the like button, people.
We're here for fun.
Some of the predictions, we got 2-1 Palace, 0-0 from Nunny, 3-1 to Palace away. I love that. As they take their free kick, they dink the ball into the box. It's come all the way across, and United can hack it clear. This is it. This is it. You got no ground. This is it. Yeah. Oh, I love that guy. Palace are just starting to put their foot on the ball, and the right winger looks really lively. Is it Raki Saki?
Raki Saki. Let's go with that one.
Raksaki.
Raksaki
is his name. He looks lively. Big up, Jacob. How you doing, bro? You all right? Big up, big up, big up.
Jacob.
He used to play Savva, Charlton Athletic.
You what?
Apparently, that Saki guy, he used to play for Charlton.
Oh, yes. Yes. I've been invited to Charlton next Saturday, actually. When are Spurs playing next week?
Hold on. Have you been invited to Charlton next Saturday?
Yeah.
I might see you there then.
You going? When are we playing next weekend?
We're playing late on a Saturday.
Oh, yeah, the 5:30 game against Liverpool. Yeah.
No, that's this weekend. Next weekend.
We're playing Luton, so I'm gonna gamble. We're playing on a Saturday at 3:00.
No, it's actually the 12:30 kickoff for you guys.
Oh,
it's
the early kickoff, yeah.
7:30 kickoff for me.
Against
Luton.
Away. Oh, so we've got. So we're on the TV against Liverpool this Saturday at 5:30, and then Luton the Saturday after at 12:30.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sky know the best team to watch. Sky know the best team.
You've got a bunch of games coming up on TV. Palace, Tottenham, Tottenham, Fulham, Tottenham, Chelsea, and then you're away at the Molineux at Wolves.
Do you know what?
7:30.
Do you know the reason why we're going to be on TV more?
Because you're good to watch.
No. Well, that is one of the reasons, but the other real reason we're not in Europe, so they can move Spurs games more. Whereas, like, if you're in Europe and you're playing like in the Europa League, you have to play on a Sunday, so they get more flexibility with Tottenham now.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Man United are. Do you know what? I'll ask you a question. That young Rasmus Højlund, has he scored for Man United yet?
No.
Yeah. Scored against Bayern.
No, it was disallowed against Brian, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was disallowed.
Disallowed. So for me, wouldn't you have played him in today's game in the League Cup against a weakened Palace side and tried to get him his first goal?
I you would, but this is what I'm saying. When Ten Hag is so regimental in his ways, it just won't change up, will he? So,
yeah, that's wild. Yeah, it's just not a very good team. It's really, really not. But they'll probably just find a way to squeak it out or whatever. But I don't know.
I mean, for a club like this is the thing, right, guys? For a club like Manchester United to come out after that Burnley game and say, "Oh, we battled really hard for that point." Bear in mind, this is a club like this is Manchester United. Yeah. Every player in the world knows Manchester United, the world renowned. Everyone wants to come and play for them, supposedly. And then Ten Hag's coming out after the game and saying, "Yeah, we battled for that point, 3 points at Burnley." Like, come on, mate.
There's a goal at the Stade Pierre Mauroy in Lille. Stade Rennes are up 1-0 over Lille.
You know, when I said it was going to be a long night for Salford at home, Salford 0, Burnley 3 in 27 minutes. But in another game, Ipswich have pulled one back versus Wolves. Hutchinson, game on. Totti scored a goal for Wolves, by the way. I don't think it's Francesco, but I'll let you know. Amari Hutchinson, he's on loan from Chelsea. Is he on loan?
He's on loan from Chelsea. He's on loan from
Chelsea. Yeah. So a few goals going in. There's no goals at the moment. Juventus versus Lecce. Juventus, Lecce are currently third in the Serie A.
They've been so good this year.
They've only let in 4 goals.
I think they're getting a draw. I think they're getting a draw bare minimum. Yeah, I've watched a lot of Lecce for some odd reason. They've just I've always had on their games. Defensively, man, they've done really well. They hang in games. They've got Lamek Banda, Strafezza. They got a decent team, man. They're performing well at least. So
yeah, way to Luton. God, listen. Let's hope we're not Spursy. I'm hoping that title is gone.
I mean, you guys should be looking for an 8-0. That's what I'd say.
No, I'm not 8. Not 8.
No,
not 8.
No,
I think his goal v Bayern was disallowed. I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
Are you definitely going to the Charlton game next week? To the Charlton Blackpool game?
Sorry?
Are you definitely going to the Blackpool game next week?
Because we're playing at 12:30.
I've just been sent. I've been given a ticket to go. So I might just go for that one anyway.
I'm not. We're playing at 12:30, so I wouldn't be able to get there in time.
It's only up the road from me, so quick walk.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, if you can walk it, yeah, absolutely. Big up to everyone in the chat. Smash the like button. Big up to all the people. We got Foxy in the house. Just a girl who loves Spurs is here as well. We've now got the Ginger Cockerel is in the house as well. Big up to all of you. 15 minutes gone. There has been a second goal in the Lille game. Lille 0, Rem 2. Nakamura has scored. Kaito Nakamura. He got a brace for Japan the other day, and now he's got a goal for Rems. I'll tell you what, we should do this every Saturday and rival Sky Sports and BT Sport. I really, truly believe it.
Brilliant. And did you know that he's actually the nephew of the great Nakamura?
Yeah, Junior Ito Nakamura. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't get this on Sky Sports. This is knowledge from fans.
Tidy finish from Ito. Very
Do you know what I can tell, by the way? I saw this Ben Salah. Yeah, Scarlett. I did look earlier. He wasn't in the squad. I don't know whether I'm guessing Spurs have allowed him to play in League Cup games. But
yeah, it would be.
What's the point of loaning him out if he's not going to play? I mean, surely we have to be having a word with the manager at Ipswich to say, look, what's going on? You would do, right? I've
got a goal that's coming to you live. Sorry, every time Has talks, I get a goal. Sorry, mate. It is Mansfield 1, Peterborough 1 in the League Cup. That is League Cup. The goal scorer, I will let you know. Normally, and it is, I was going to say it's normally Johnson Clark-Harris, and guess who it is today? It is Johnson Clark-Harris. He got 27 last year. 2 years ago, he got 31. And this season now, that's his 5th goal in 9 games. So that's a goal scorer right there. So goals everywhere. I think there's a goal in every game other than, Exeter versus Luton is 0-0. Port Vale versus Sutton is 0-0. And Man United 0. Crystal Palace 0. And Dean Henderson is down for some treatment. He's getting the old leg rub from the physio. Now he's turned him on his side and he's pushing his bum and his leg. This looks good. Looks like he's getting a full. Oh, hang on, he's coming off. Sam Johnston is stripping. Not literally. It's not that sort of show. Sam Johnston looks like he's.
That's what Barry's for. Barry's the stripper.
Yeah. Where is Barry? He'll come in later when he's allowed.
He's too busy. He's too busy with his cat and dog.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what I had for dinner today on my diet, guys? Do you know what I had?
Egg and eggs.
Please tell me.
No, I had 2 turkey mince burgers made from scratch, so all fresh.
Nice.
In a brown pitta with one egg. Egg in the pitta. It was nice. Yeah, it was one of the better meals, and I've lost for anyone that cares, I've lost 9 pounds so far in 9 days. So there
you go.
That's
that's not bad, mate.
Yeah, and all I want is just a great big massive lump of sugar or chocolate or something in my face. Like I knew you were going to do something like that, Az.
Oh, so these.
Oh man,
are they Sour Patches?
Yeah,
Crunch is an amazing chocolate bar. Everyone in the chat,
yes.
Everyone in the chat, your favorite chocolate bar of all time. Your favorite chocolate bar of all time.
What is the one you'd only have if you got it all went except one? What would you do? What would be the only chocolate bar you'd ever keep in the world?
Do you know my favorite is not really it's not really that well. No, it is. Has any of you heard of Ritter Sport?
Yeah,
you know, the Ritter Sport, and it comes like in a square. Right, they're hazelnut. They're hazelnut. Jesus Christ, Perchy, leave the dad jokes to me, eh? There's a hazelnut chocolate. It almost tastes like Nutella. Oh
Yeah,
God,
he's nice.
don't. Why have I started a conversation about chocolate? Why on earth when I'm
Yeah,
that
that's it.
desperate for some? We've got
Oh.
Twix. No, this
Oh,
is all.
yeah.
Ben Salah. No, I'm not having it. I'm not having this as an
Bounty's
answer. Nah,
awful.
man, come on.
Bounty's
Sam
awful.
Johnston is on, but I'm not here. Do you have bounties in America, Steve?
Yes, that they
So,
do.
yeah, about
Yeah.
yeah.
They've got their own version of Bounty with a hazelnut in it.
Mm-hmm.
Twix. I tell you what, Faizan, if you drink tea, do me a favour. Have a Twix. Take that much off the end of each Twix. Bite it off each end. Then stick the Twix in a cup of tea while it's piping hot, and then suck through the chocolate bar, the tea through the Twix. There is a there is a hole.
Yeah.
There is a hole through a Twix. So it acts as a straw. There's a hole between the biscuit and the caramel.
There
and
is.
you-
There actually
there
is.
is. There actually is. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Man United have taken the lead. It's a goal, 1-0, and it is Garnacho. It was all a little bit easy. The ball came in from the right-hand side. It seemed to travel quite a distance into the penalty area, and it was Garnacho who was the first player there. It was Diego Dallo, I think, who got the cross over. I'll talk you through the goal now. Garnacho played the ball into midfield. It was swept all the way across, I believe, by Mason Mount. Played in by Palestri to Dallo. He took the run. And to be honest, for me, Nathaniel Klein you've got to be a bit tighter. You've got to be a little bit tighter there. And yeah, that. So Sam Johnston's first touch of the ball is going to be picking it out the net. Garnacho with the goal. So Garnacho 1-0.
If Palace could try and show that they'd like to do something in this game, that would be nice. But I
think
don't.
Palace are going to sort of concentrate on finishing as high up as they can in the league this season. Looking at the team that they put out for tonight, it's not really of importance. So
they're just going to finish 12th.
Oh,
he's offside.
Sorry, I'm taking a note for that. Hershey's is awful. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love Hershey's. Hershey's.
No.
I've got to agree with Hershey. Hershey's is a no-no for me.
No, I had it once.
I don't mind it, but there's something about it which doesn't quite hit the spot. We've got caramel, we've got double decker, a coconut boost. I mean, this is all sorts of wrong. Coconut. This is an interesting one. Caramac.
Yeah, Caramac is old school.
That's old school.
But have you guys tried the new, well, not so new at the moment, Galaxy Mint?
No, see, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Why would you have mint in a chocolate bar? Why would you put in your chocolate bar with mint?
Hold on a minute. Have you tried it?
Susie's an aero mint. Honestly,
yeah, aero.
The aero mint bubbles. Trust me, you just got to get the crate of aero mint bubbles, and she loves them.
Can I tell you what's wrong about it? You know the what are the box? You get in the little sleeve. An after 8. They are absolutely minging. Absolutely minging. Nah,
love an after 8.
No, you guys don't deserve chocolate. You don't deserve it.
Come on,
Toblerone. Yes, please. Get me
guys
every day of the
week. There's been a goal. I take it back. I said it's going to be a long night for Ipswich. 2-0 down in 20 minutes to Wolves. They're now 40 minutes gone, and it is 2-2. Ipswich showing why they're top of the table. Hang on, here's Dallo for 2-0, but Johnston palms it away. Freddie Ladapo. Freddie bars are good as well. Who remembers Freddo's?
Yeah, I love Freddo. Now we're about £3. It's like
whoever this is just wrong. She's wrong. She's wrong.
No.
Susie, you are absolutely right.
No.
Aero mint is
she's bang on. She's bang on.
Steve, right. Everyone in the chat, a simple yes or no. Mint in chocolate.
Yes.
I'm going, Steve.
That works.
But right, let me ask you a question. When I want that mint flavor in my mouth, I want to feel good. I want to feel fresh. Like I want toothpaste, like when I brush my teeth. When I'm eating chocolate, I want to feel like I'm eating something bad.
You want to feel a bit dirty.
Yeah, I want to feel naughty. Right? I do not want I do not want minty fresh chocolate. Nah, you guys
It's
are
not
all
about
right.
minty fresh,
Nah.
though. It's not about being minty
my
fresh. It's
God.
just
Nah.
nah.
Honestly,
You don't like York. You don't
to
like York,
separate the two.
York peppermint patties.
Oh, I bet you Savva hates
What?
chocolate orange. I can have
Love
you down as
that.
a hater of chocolate orange.
You don't
Chocolate
like-
orange. Now,
Oh.
I'm all over a Terry's chocolate orange.
Okay,
I'm
you're
all
redeeming
over a
yourself.
Terry's
Look,
chocolate
You're
orange.
redeeming
right?
yourself here because
I want oranges. I want to have a nice orange juice, not in
Here
my
he is.
chocolate. Yeah, I'm thinking a nice Del Monte orange, not in my bloody chocolate. Sorry,
But it's not. I wouldn't actively go and buy it. Like if I'm eating it, like you kind of like when there's loads of Terry's chocolate oranges knocking around at Christmas and New Year and that. Yeah, I'd never actively buy it. I like. Has anyone heard of Reeson? R-I-E-S-E-N.
yeah, reason, but it's dark chocolate, isn't it?
I love dark chocolate.
Yeah, dark
listen.
chocolate. I agree on that one. I'll agree with you on that one.
I'll be
Dark
honest,
chocolate's
right?
good.
I tried for the first time Maltesers
racer
dark,
bar?
What's a
and it was
racer
the
bar?
most. Yeah, racer bar. I know what racer bar
Has-
is.
What are they?
Haas, are you not watching Celtic Kilmarnock Hearts anymore?
It's gone off. It's
It's gone off.
Can I tell you then that Hearts have taken the lead at Kilmarnock 1-0
It's
through
gone off.
Jorge Grant.
I've been trying to get it back on.
I'll tell you some knowledge. Ex-Everton player. Go and check it out. Everton player.
There you go. Yeah,
Wow.
proud to be a Geordie. We're on the same. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
mince, like a York peppermint patty. That works.
I like
perfect.
peanuts. What's a peppermint patty? What is
Sorry,
that all
what?
about?
What's this?
You've never heard of a York peppermint? Wow. Okay. It must be a strict.
Your peppermint patty.
They're so
I
good.
thought patty was like a burger.
It is 2-0 Man United. I'm going to say game over. It was Casemiro. Palace look like, they've gone weaker, but they look like they've gone really, really, really weak here.
Yeah.
I'll talk you through the goal as soon as I see a replay. Casemiro's turning into a bit of a goal scorer for them this season.
Yeah.
I'll talk you through the goal. Here it is. Corner kick comes in from Mason Mount. Mason Mount whips it in, and it's just too easy. It literally was.
Unmarked.
Mount whipped it in, unmarked. Casemiro pulled away from it. Two men. Just too easy. It's too easy. Look at this grow up Savva after rates are lush. I don't like minting chocolate. It's nothing to do with being mature.
You know what's nice? Chocolate peanuts. Chocolate peanuts.
Man doesn't know chocolate. See,
Is that the name of my new YouTube channel? Man doesn't know chocolate. Just talk chocolate bars every day.
To talk about Man United for just 1 second, their under 21s are 3-0 down at Bolton Wanderers right now. Just if anyone cares about the
EFL trophy.
EFL trophy is still going on there. Oh wait, there's a chance. Oh no, it's 4-0. Just as we're there, it's 4-0. Bolton are battering their under 21s. But anyway, moving on.
Right, I did ask mint, yes or no. Here we go. Nope. Mint in chocolate, by the way. Nope. Absolutely not. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Hell no. Yes. Yes. Love a penguin. No. Yes. It's pretty even. All of us that don't like mint in chocolate, we have to grow up.
Now we talk about a Kit Kat. Is a penguin a biscuit or a chocolate bar?
2-0 Bayern over Preußen.
It's a biscuit.
Even though it's coated in chocolate and a Kit Kat is a chocolate bar.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think Kit Kat is wafer, right? Whereas Penguin is biscuity baked. Can't believe how much we're talking about biscuits and chocolate and stuff.
Do you know what? I say that now. I do want a penguin now. Like one of those old school ones. I never get, but I do love a penguin.
Hang on. A penguin was a double treat. You got a joke and a bar and a bit of chocolate. Like it was brilliant.
I'll tell you what my mum used to get all the time. Wagon wheels.
Oh, I wasn't
Wagon
a big
wheels.
fan of wagon wheels until I
used
got
to
a little
love
bit
wagon
older,
wheels.
which was a bit weird.
Wagon wheels are neat as well. But
Do you know
for
what
me,
do you know what I think wagon wheels are, Has? Basic. I find the basic chocolate.
nothing wrong with basic, mate. There's nothing wrong with
like
basic.
too basic. Like Like if it was a player, it would be Ryan Sessegnon. Just basic.
Ben
Don't
Davis.
want it. Ben Davis.
You're giving a bit too much credit to those players, mate.
By the way, the worst thing I've ever tasted in terms of the sweet world has to be this. A Cadbury's cream egg is disgusting.
It's too sweet for me. Too sweet.
Is it in the middle?
Disgusting.
Oh, have you? I've done cream egg. I've always one of those. Cream egg's always been one of those. I've been, do you know what? That's a shout. The badge is not great, but the chocolate bar is good. They're a weird one, the cream eggs. Have you ever had the ones where you get the spoon, but they're not cream eggs? They're like something else in the middle, like chocolate in the middle. They're actually you buy them in like an egg case, egg box.
Have you ever had the caramel eggs? The caramel version of like the Cadbury's cream egg.
No.
Caramel in the middle. Now that I'm all over that. Right, should we stop talking about chocolate bars now?
I'm enjoying it, to be fair.
I am enjoying it, but I'm so hang on, Susie's telling you off. She said, Jack, that's not even a convo. The chocolate ratio to biscuit on a penguin clearly makes it a biscuit.
I've been told off.
Yeah, Jackie.
I've been told off. And imagine she knows to call me Jack to want me. Fair enough.
Just quickly, the last thing. Who likes a Pop-Tart, a chocolate Pop-Tart?
No.
Never had one. Never will. They look disgusting.
No. All right. Oh, I'm cultured. I've moved out to Spain. Jesus
No.
Christ.
I've never had a Pop-Tart. Every time I see them, I go, oh, shall I know? They look grim.
It's really sweet. It's really
but people have them for breakfast, right? And I'm like, what are you doing? No, not for me. Not for me.
There's so much crap in it as well. That's the thing.
Yeah, and like the middle feels like it's molten lava hot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
there's only one thing that's molten lava, and that's apple pie from McDonald's.
Oh, hottest thing in the world.
They cook that in Vesuvius. Like,
crazy.
This game, if ever, I'm a card. This is basic. We're going real basic, aren't we? With a blue ribbon. Right, ribbon, let's move on from DJ Evo. We all know that Jackie is punching. Don't worry about that. Susie knows it. We all know
I've not even denied it. Though. There's a difference.
See, I'm not punching. I'm being punched. But you know, it is what it is. If ever a game needed a goal, guys, that proverbial. They need to score soon. It is this game because Palace are not in this in any way, shape, or form. This is going to fizzle out as a really boring League Cup game. I need Palace. No, true.
And it it has kicked off in the Balearic Islands. It is Mallorca, Barcelona 0.
Christ, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel there, isn't it? Balearic Islands.
What? Mallorca for Barcelona?
Yeah,
that's Mallorca. Is that where it is?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you where the island.
Oh, right. I didn't know that. So I learn something new every day.
There you go. Coached by Javier Aguila. I mean, this is brilliant. I've just seen some firemen just walking on the touchline. It was like brilliant. What?
Which one's the team where they're playing the mountains? Like it's really high up, but I think it's in Iceland somewhere. There's a stadium.
Oh yeah. I mean, they play on the top of the hill, and if that ball flies off anywhere, someone's got him finding it. What are we seeing here? Oh, Bourbons. Now,
no, Perch, I'm trying not to talk about it. I'm just agreeing with it.
Bourbons.
I don't care. Palace are huffing and puffing, but I'll be honest, they've got no creativity they've got nothing. Nothing in this game. Every now and then a nice little spell of possession, but no real. Here's Rideout. He's driving through the middle. Rideout is driven about 40 yards. He's played a lovely ball into Mateta, but Mateta needs help. He's crossed the ball and he's kept it in. Hang on. He's come back to Mateta. Here he is, and they've gone all the way home. They've gone all the way back. Oh, yeah, they've not got punch.
Hakuna Mateta.
Here's Jordan Ayew. He's driving in. He's played it down the line, and yeah, they're not good enough. I think they needed their best team out here to have any chance of picking up anything.
There you go. That's why your apple pie's on molten lava.
Yeah, so around the grounds at the moment, it is Bradford 0, Middlesbrough 1 at half-time, Exeter 0, Luton 0 coming up to half-time, Ipswich 2, Wolves 2 coming up to half-time, Mansfield 1, Peterborough 1 coming up to half-time, loads of draws, Port Vale 0, Sutton United 0 at half-time, Salford 0, Burnley 3, Man United 2, Palace 0, in La Liga, Sevilla 1-5-1 against Almeria, Mallorca 0, Barcelona 0 after 5 minutes, Juventus 0, Lecce 0, Kilmarnock 0, Hearts 1, Lille 0, Rem 2, and in Turkey, on Turkey Watch, Galatasaray 1-0 to go back to the top of the Turkish league. So Ndombele's pursuit of back-to-back titles is still on. Good old Tungay Ndombele.
That's crazy.
He's a Scott
His Turkish
Carson,
name's going to be...
as little as he
His
can.
Turkish
Gets
name's
really
going to be
crazy.
Tunjai. Tunjai is a Turkish name.
Tunjai.
So Tunjai.
Yeah, remember him?
His name is
Remember
Tunjai from now
him
on.
at Blackburn? Was him at Blackburn?
Listen,
Am I
one
right
of the
then?
greatest players to ever play in the Premier League. Yeah, it wasn't Tunjai, it was Tugay. Kenny Morgan.
We'll come back to
Yeah.
this. Any questions that are food related, I'll save for the end of the football, if that's all right. Otherwise,
Half time.
thank you officially, Uncensored, for voting for me. Thank you. If anyone hasn't, please do vote. The link is now pinned. It's in the chat. Please let me know if you have voted so I can thank you. And if you haven't, please do go over there and vote for me for the Best New Content Creator Awards. Yeah, just so you know, myself, Has, Perchy, and Barry are going up there. We're going in, we lads. We're going to sit on a table, eat some food, be
Anfield,
sophisticated.
Yep. Well, we'll try to be.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the event finishes at 1. Doesn't it, Has?
How many zeros are we getting in, Savva? That's what I want to know.
By the way, I can just hear an echo.
I can as well.
Hold on.
Someone check.
It's not me.
It's gone.
Hello? Yeah,
It's gone. It's you, Steve. Yeah, he's come back.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah, I'm saying, how many zeros are we getting in?
What?
How many zeros are we getting in between us, me and you?
Oh, how many zero beer? Yeah.
We'll try and get bladdered on some zeros.
Some zeros, yeah. We'll watch everyone else get battered and take photos and have receipts.
Oh, no, he's given goal kick for Barcelona. Mallorca.
Yeah, so for anyone that doesn't know, so for the Football Content Creator Awards, so I've been nominated, so I've been given a free ticket, but Has, Perchy, and Barry are coming up. We're all going to drive up there. Perchy's going to fly into Liverpool, I think. We're going to drive up there, stay in a swanky Premier Inn, and get our suits on. There's food, there's drink, and there's loads of awards. So there'll be loads of content creators there, and we'll be there for the night at Anfield. It's at Liverpool. So it should be a good night. So if you do vote for me, I might have a chance of getting in the top 3. I'll be happy with the top 3. I think that's not bad across YouTube football, is it? Top 3?
Very good.
So let's see. But I need everyone to vote for me. So please
I think you're winning it, but hey,
Big Steve will win it. I can tell you right now.
Big
Steve's been doing it. He's because I'll tell you why. Because the whole of the Man City fan base and content creators will vote for him. Yeah. I've asked a few people today if they would help support me and had no response. So that kind of tells you where we're at as a community. And Barcelona are 1-0 up for anyone that cares.
Yeah.
Well, I can't help it, Perchy. If you're watching dodgy Spanish, no, they're not.
I'm not.
Barcelona are 1-0 down.
I was going to say Mallorca.
That's some terrible defense. Mariki. Mariki, the Kosovan has scored. It's 1-0.
It's a very good goal, by the way. Poor defending.
Yeah, the defending is you got to clear that.
I love this. The absolute passion of the celebration. I've got to respect it.
Yeah.
I've got to respect it. It's a very good goal. Very good goal.
Mariki was so crap at Lazio, but he's done So good.
SOF, we're trying to make it as fun as possible for you. Tomorrow, we've got a cracker. Tomorrow should be a great night. You've got our watch-along is going to be Newcastle United versus Manchester City. So that should be a cracking game, and there's some good games. Hang on, I'll tell you what they are. Tomorrow night in the EFL Cup, we have got Villa Everton, Blackburn Cardiff, Bournemouth Stoke, Brentford Arsenal, Chelsea Brighton, Fulham Norwich, Lincoln West Ham, Liverpool Leicester, and then Newcastle Man City. So tomorrow night should be a really good night. There's La Liga games going on as well. Real Madrid are in action. Real Sociedad and Valencia are in action. In Serie A, Lazio are playing, Milan are playing, Atalanta, Inter, Napoli are playing. So there's loads of football tomorrow. Yes, stick with us. We're trying to make it as fun for Tottenham fans and all fans as possible. And unfortunately, this is what happens when you put out a weak team and get knocked out of the League Cup. Big up. The event is November, right?
Yes, 16th?
November the 16th, maybe. It's a Thursday night.
Thursday night.
It's a Thursday night in November. Hang on, I'll tell you. If I look at my... here we go. What date? So it's Thursday the 16th of November is the event. But the voting closes in about 10 days. So I really do need everybody to please go over there and vote for me. No, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Thank you so much. Big up to you. Big up to you. If you haven't, let me know why you haven't, but the link is pinned. So thank you. And if I do finish in the top 3, even if I finish 3rd, we'll celebrate like I've won anyway. We'll just go OTT.
Yeah.
Like the knee slide, a knee slide in my 3-piece suit. You know what I mean? Like, just go for it. Just proper go for it. And that's the day I've set. That day will be the day that I come off this diet. bearing in mind that is 31. Hang on, that is 31. That is 45. That is 47. Bearing in mind that is 52 days away from now. 52 days away from now. So I should be able to go and buy a brand new, smaller suit than I'm used to. Nick Gray said Newcastle are going to score another 8. Madrid do. Every time I watch Madrid, they look poor. And everyone gets gassed up because Bellingham scores some goals.
Right.
If Newcastle win, that is an upset. Yeah, let's see what teams they put out.
I want us to go strong. I want us to go strong.
They should be left to cool for 10 minutes, but rarely do. No, who gets an apple pie and then lets it cool? We all stick it straight in. Faizan, thank you so much. Big up Barry, who's meant to be on the stream, and said you can vote multiple times after a few hours, so get over there and keep voting, people.
Keep voting,
how
guys.
do we vote? Nick, there you go. He's got it. He's voted. Jason Mills, big up to you, Jason, sticking in the super chat. Big up to you. Just voted. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Daniel Monsondon, I know you voted with all your 95 accounts that you've got. Proud to be a Geordie. If you haven't voted, yes, big up to you, my man. Big up to you. Thank you. Big up to you. Amy has brought this back to football. I agree. I think they need to bring on an Eze and yeah, I don't really know what else they've got after Eze, to be honest. But yeah, something needs to give. I'm waiting for my dessert, by the way. Waiting for my dessert. I've got a banana thingy tonight, so that's nice. Big up. Oh, sorry, I've missed some super chats. How rude of me. So I missed a super chat from earlier. Sorry. Hennessy, big up, my man. I'm so sorry. Said, well done on your weight loss, bro. Lost over 2.5 stone in about 8 weeks with eating 1 meal a day diet. Stay consistent. Wow. 1 meal a day. What was it like when you finished your 1 meal a day? Did you put weight back on, or was it you just went to eating healthy after that? What happened, bro?
To be fair, I'm probably on a meal a day too, because like I just eat all at once because I take medication that screws with my appetite.
You top it up with NOS. Like you top it up with
Monster
absolute
energy and
mental stuff.
Rockstar energy and all. Yeah.
Exactly, Martin. If I finish in the top 3, I've made the Champions League of YouTube content creators. I'll take that, mate. I'll take that all day long. Big up to you. Big up to Reese. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate that. Dave has said Perchy chocolate truffles.
Oh, I love chocolate truffles.
Uh,
Truffles.
They're good, Dave Hadji.
I don't know, Phil, but thank you for voting. I don't know what my odds are. They don't release odds.
Odds.
I've put myself at about an 8-1. I'll take 8-1 with the bookies. That'll do me. 8-1.
8-1.
Wait, didn't you say you're going to drink again if you win?
You did
No,
say
I'm
that.
not. No, I'm not
You
gonna,
did.
No.
You
No,
did.
I'm not gonna.
You said it,
I know,
though,
I'm
didn't
not
you?
I can't.
Receipts are out.
By then, I'll be. Hang on, let me just check how many days I've done. How many days? I said it was 52.
The days.
I'd be just under 100 days sober at that point. So there's no way I'm getting to 100 days and then going, oh, let's drink. Man United with a dangerous cross palmed away by Sam Johnston. They've still got it. It's Garnacho into Martial, tackled away. They are really, really poor. Really, really poor. Hang on. What?
Bro,
I'm just reading Barry's message. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
I'm definitely not watching Man United Palace on the weekend. Jesus, it's gonna be a boring game.
Are they playing each other again?
Yeah, at Old Trafford.
Oh God! So Palace have to go up there today. They'll come
Down,
back.
up.
You what?
Yeah. They have to go down. They have to go up to Manchester, then down, back to London, then back up.
So they'll come back tonight, right? I'm guessing they'll get a coach back tonight. So they'll get back in the early hours of the morning. Train. Oh, that is long.
They play on
That
Saturday.
is long.
You said
Is it Saturday, Steve?
Yeah, Saturday 3 p.m.
If I was a fan, I'd be staying up there for a few nights. Screw it.
So those that are currently
nights.
That's what I'd do.
those that are currently interested in the Vanarama National League in the Cufflink Stadium, Ipswich United 0, Dorking Wanderers 0.
Dorking.
The important games.
Amy, they're building a new stadium. The new camp is knocked down.
Yeah. Susie, if you don't want to vote twice, just don't, you don't have to make up some sort of really complicated lie. No, I'm joking, Susie. I'm not sure. I think you can only vote once, but I think it's different devices, maybe. Maybe if you don't put in your email, I don't know. But listen, I just thankfully, for everyone that has voted for me, I appreciate it. I'll be honest, I've not really had a lot of support from, I've had support from the people you'd expect me to have support from, but I mean, I reached out to some bigger channels and said, hey, any chance of sending this out to your people? And I haven't had a response.
Did you send it out to Big Steve?
No. And this is what I think, this is where my morals are at, is I did a video yesterday. I copied in Last Word on Spurs and Chris Cowling and asked all my followers to vote for them. And none of them have messaged me to say thanks, or do you know what I mean? Like, honestly, our community is.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, we should be
our community. Yeah, I'm the only Spurs creator in that category.
Yeah.
Right? I'm the only Spurs creator in that category. You would think that people would pull together and go, "Come on, but people don't want to see other people do well. They don't. They don't want
Especially
that.
when you say the things that you do, Savva, because some people, some certain Spurs content creators, they might have some motivation to not vote for you because your
just
views
weird,
are not
isn't it? Like, just
Levy,
Well, but listen, at the end of the day, look, people don't have to vote, but as I said, I have asked a few people today and not had any real response, but that's fine.
I voted for you.
No, mate, I know, but you just know for next time, don't you? You just know moving forward, you learn your lessons. And yeah, big up, Joshua. Big up, my man. Big up. I hope you are well. Where are we? Yeah, Cantab said just stay in Manchester. Yeah, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, 4 nights on the piss, and then Saturday for the game again.
I did that when we played. When we played Man City and we played them in the Champions League, the quarterfinal. And then we played them in the league on the Saturday morning. We had the Saturday early kickoff. I stayed up there. It was a decent few nights up in Manchester. Manchester's a good laugh.
That's pretty sick.
I like Manchester. I really like Manchester as a night out.
Do you like Newcastle as a night out, or have you not been?
Yeah. Newcastle's
I've
great.
not done Newcastle. I do want to do Newcastle for a night out, but it is very good.
Yeah.
From what I've been told.
Yeah, let's just say when I went to Newcastle, there was a few women that could drink me under the table.
Oh,
Do they dress like this? This?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
both.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
both.
Steve. rain, shine, or snow, it don't matter. Yeah. No,
Leeds is a very good
Jesus.
night out. Leeds is a good night out as well. by the way.
All I'm saying is,
I heard Nottingham is a good
if we
night
go
out.
to Liverpool, we're going to Pop World, by the way. That's the rules. We're going to Pop World for the
Is
absolute
Barca on
right.
the attack here?
Liverpool, man. Pop World. Have you never been to a Pop World? Oh, don't. You're missing out. It's elite.
See, proud to be Jordy. You know what's up. You're not wrong, Steve. There you go. See, I know what's up. I know what's up, man.
You actually haven't. You don't look like the guy that would go to a Pop World, though. I can tell you're too cool for that.
Just so you know, it is half
I'll talk
time.
to you after.
It is half time. Man United 2, Crystal Palace 0. It fizzled out. I mean, the 2 goals, I'm guessing if you're a Man United fan, brilliant. I'm guessing anyone else that's watching this on TV, it's fizzled out completely here. And Palace
That's
need
what we
to
pay our
do.
Sky Sports fees for, isn't it? For games like this.
Yeah, exactly. Man United 2, Palace 0. Palace haven't really threatened at all from what I've seen. I can't remember a chance. Can you remember a chance, Steve?
No, not at all.
No.
No.
Never mind. By the way, the games that kicked off earlier have started again, and there's a goal already. Mansfield 1, Peterborough 2 in the League Cup. I'll let you know the goal scorer as soon as I get it. I'm going to put my money on Johnson Clark Harris again because that guy likes scoring goals. Let's find out who scored the goal. It hasn't come out yet. Johnson Clark Harris. Someone's got to have a look at him at some point. He keeps scoring goals.
Last I heard, Tottenham were monitoring the situation.
Yeah, Tottenham are monitoring Johnson Clark Harris. He's better than.
They've been
Who would you
offered.
rather have? Johnson Clark Harris or Richarlison?
Very good. Very good.
No, it hasn't come out yet. Come on, I want to know who scored. Come on. So the next round is the quarters or the next round is
next round's the fourth round.
Next round's the last 16.
No, it's the fourth round. It's 32 left after this.
Is it?
There's 64 teams in the moment.
What, in the Carabao Cup? Oh,
There must be.
Oh, Lecce on the break. Oh.
By the way, it was Johnson Clark.
I know, I've just seen it. Yeah, it was Johnson Clark Harris. That boy scores goals.
2,
That boy
3,
scores
4,
goals.
5, 6, 7,
wait.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, yeah, the next round is the round of 16. I do apologize.
Yeah,
Do you know what? When I see things like these, Joshua, it's pure clickbait. It is pure clickbait. I saw a post earlier from AFTV asking if Saka deserves the Ballon d'Or, and I thought,
get out, man.
Stop. There's been a goal at Vale Park. Alfie Devine is playing, apparently, according to this. Alfie Devine is playing in attacking midfield. I'll let you know who scored very shortly. But it is Port. How funny would it be if Port Vale got to like a quarter final, a semi-final, and Spurs did with Alfie Devine? I'll let you know who scores soon. Perchy, mine says Devine's up front, but I know that Gavin Massey's a forward, isn't he? And so is Joshua Thomas.
Yeah, true.
I'm pretty sure that he's going to be playing in the hole. It was Jay Thomas. It was Joshua Thomas, the player who started his career at Swansea. He got 9 last year for the Swansea under-21s. I don't care what level of football you are. This is a good goal rate. 16 games, 19 gols.
Wow.
Don't matter what level you're playing at. If you're getting more than
good.
you played, getting more than one a game, that's very good.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Every game. Wow.
By the way, if you haven't subscribe to Strasbourg Steve, subscribe to Southview Coys, Has, Ashmatic, and Marlon, and subscribe to Perchy TV as well. He's now got a joint channel with him and Susie.
She does her lovely segment on a Monday roasting Arsenal fans. I did enjoy that one. I did enjoy it. Her video was very good, actually.
Big up, Susie.
A little bit shameless. I'm 12 away from 2,300.
Wow.
Smash the subscribe button, people. Can someone put the link? Perchy, you put the link in the chat, man. Go for it. Just stick your own link in the chat. Go for it. We would have Ben in here, but Ben is at the restaurant. He was at the other day with Haas, with other people, so he's already cheating on Haas.
Is it other YouTubers as well? Is he being that guy?
It's not. It's the Kaufmans.
I know.
It's done me in. Done me in. Can't believe he's done it.
Absolutely shameless, Has.
Yeah. Cantab said, Savva, do you think Liverpool will rest many players for our game? Who will Liverpool play in Leicester?
Yeah.
So hang on. Liverpool, 1 second. Liverpool are playing Leicester at Anfield. I would expect them to completely rotate their front three. I would expect to see the likes of Tsimikas, Quansah in defence. Yeah, I would. Gomez. Yeah. I would, and I'd still expect them to beat Leicester City.
I mean, we talked about Alfie Divine, but it's Harry Winks going to get himself to a quarter-final as well.
Harry Winks. D-Gen Repta said, we are shocking. I mean, yeah, it's not your first team, but it is worrying how you've built a squad with a lot of these midfielders and forwards that just never look like they're going to do anything.
Yeah. Very passive. Not really.
Big up, Chris. Yeah. Big up, my man.
I mean, at this stage, if you're going to put an inferior team on the pitch, right, I would just put,
this year.
For me, I would just put loads of youngsters on. Just give them that experience against the top. If you've got no intention of getting anywhere, getting further, put the youngsters out there.
Yeah.
The Echo's back.
Has a Steve.
Joshua has said Clark Harris is class. Yes, yeah. Every time I watch Peterborough, they're on the box, Johnson, Clark Harris. And there's another goal at Valley Parade. It was Bradford City 0, Middlesbrough 1. It's now Bradford City 0, Middlesbrough 2. I really want it to be. The first goal was scored by Latilaf. And I wonder if the second goal was also scored by Latilaf. We'll find out in a minute, or Latte Laugh. Latte Laugh. Mark, listen, no comment. Careful you don't turn the stream off when posting a link, Perchy. Yeah.
That's going to live on forever, by the way. That's living on forever, unfortunately.
Leaving Perchy in charge of the controls, eh?
Oh,
yeah.
Bad mistake. Big up. There you go. Perchy TV. He's put the link in there. Big up. Perchy has got controls to my channel as well. Yeah. The goal was scored by Morgan Rogers, who came through the West Brom Academy, then into the Man City Academy. He's now at Middlesbrough, and he has just made it 2-0 away at Valley Parade, who, of course, are managed by Mark Hughes.
Perchy, you've put it as Percy TV, by the way.
Have I spelled it wrong? Have I actually butchered my own plug? No, haven't I spelled it right? I was going to say, I can't spell my own name. I was going to say that'd be amazing if I'd butchered my own thing.
See,
Rodney,
silly.
Rodney has said, no, you misunderstood. Not Saka Ballon d'Or. He said, can Saka sweep the floor after the show? Big up. Do you know what? I'm not saying this because he's Arsenal. I've never known a player, a good player, I've never known a player being willed on to win something so much without being anywhere near good enough to win it. I just don't get it.
Do you know what I liked, right? And I don't know what you guys think, but Maddison's response to what Saka did. Remember what he said? Was he still throwing the dart when I spun him for that first goal?
Yeah,
he just killed him straight away. Just killed him. That was fantastic.
Ivan Toney to Newcastle. Steve,
Ooh.
a wild prediction from Proud to be a Geordie. I don't think Newcastle would. I mean, you've got Isak, Callum Wilson. Is that where you need to spend your money next? Is it on another centre forward?
Nah, I would say we need an attacking midfielder. Like, that's why we were linked with Madison, Jobajlai. That's that kind of caliber of player. I think we could use with some attacking. I like Elliot Anderson. He's just a kid though. Like, I don't want him being the main attacking. I do like Elliot. I do like him. He could be quite decent, but yeah, I think we do need someone with that impetus.
Trippier. He assisted 3 goals the other day.
Oh yeah,
Trippier.
In Premier League history.
Yes, yeah, all headed goals. Yeah, no, we were
this is interesting. How much cash would we get for Højbjerg in January? If a deal is made early, we could use the money to invest in the window. Let's be brutally honest, right? The club won't have to wait until January to know whether or not he's going and whether or not we're going to buy someone else. This will all be planned. That's what proper clubs do, right? We will know, right? Yeah. The conversations will be taking place. This club want you in the first week of January, blah, 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 blah. But I reckon 25, 30 at a push.
Maybe
I don't even think he's worth that.
Yeah, I don't know, 15, 20-ish. Yeah. I don't know.
I think you get. It depends. Do you know what? It depends. Something happened over in Scotland, has.
Yeah, Kilmarnock almost scored with a goal. Magenis from just outside the box. The ball just flew wide, though, just inches from the post. Kilmarnock's really knocking on the door, though. They're getting close. They're getting really close. It's a really good cup tie. It's got a bit of everything in there.
Love it, Hans. Love it.
And the game you mentioned earlier has Ebbsfleet 0, Dorking Wanderers 1. Dorking have taken the lead at Ebbsfleet.
Get in there.
Dorking.
Spurs King, it's not tonight. Since the Man United game, all those guys and girls from Arsenal that came and gave it large have been missing. I mean, has anyone seen Angus? Angus has been missing for days.
Yeah, I reported today as a missing person.
And Juventus won, Lecce 0. The goal was scored by Milik. Milik with the goal at, I was going to say the San Siro. At
Allianz.
Allianz.
Yeah.
Is it called the Allianz?
Yeah. It's the Allianz. No, so it's the
Allianz
Stadium. Yeah. In Bayern Munich is the Allianz Arena.
Hang on, what was Juventus used to be?
Oh, that's going to annoy
San
me.
Siro.
No, San Siro is Milan.
Oh, sorry.
No, it used to be
Stadio dell'Alpi? No.
Yeah.
Olimpico. Stadio Olimpico.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Stadio Olimpico.
No,
what the Juventus Stadium used to be called?
Stadio Olimpico.
Yeah, the Stadio dell'Alpi. Yeah.
You're thinking of Roma and Lazio play at the Olimpico.
No, Perci. Torino Stadium is the Torino.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. You're right.
I agree. Messi will win it, but for me, I mean, Saka shouldn't even be in a conversation. I mean, it's just embarrassing.
No chance. No.
I mean, Foxy, if ever a club needed a centre forward, and by the way, I'm going to hold my hands up here. I said after 14 minutes that Ipswich are going to have a long night, 2-0 down to Wolves. It's now 58 minutes gone. Ipswich 3, Wolves 2. They've completed the comeback.
Wow.
They are going to have a long night partying.
Ipswich have been absolutely brilliant. Bearing in mind, they won the league last year in League One.
Yeah.
They're now in the Championship and joint top.
They've done some. Ipswich were in the top tier. When was the last time Ipswich was in the top tier?
Oh God,
90s.
Late
90s.
So they reached down last in the Premier League.
I want to say 90.
According to Wikipedia, a recent nickname for town is the Tractor Boys, which was coined during the club's brief period in the Premier League from 2001 to 2001-02, when the team regularly competed against
02. I love it. I ask her, when were they in this league? And she starts talking about tractors and boys. And, it's just sort of like,
You're talking. No, it's Savva. It's Savva. I'm talking about tractors.
Honestly, I had some nieces and nephews and stuff, and like my wife's niece and nephews come over at Christmas, and they were showing me all sorts of wonderful childish things that you can ask Alexa to do. I won't say any more on stream, but some wonderful things you can ask Alexa to do.
Yeah.
And you sit there and go, I'm a grown man, but this is hilarious. Like, it's just like
It's
fart
good, I know.
noises and stuff. Like, you know, it's absolutely brilliant. Try telling Alexa you love her and ask her if she loves you back. And she's so non-committal. She's like, I'm afraid I'm not capable of those emotions. You're like, come on.
Alexa, do you love me?
There are people I admire and things I can't do without, but I'm still trying to figure out human love.
She's trying to figure out humans.
Yeah.
I love it. She's brilliant. Alexa's absolutely brilliant.
I do love Alexa. She's all right up there on top of my fridge.
Future Music said the best result ever for the neutral fan was each 5-5, 4-4. Respect, Savva. Voted for you, brother. Big up to you.
This comes up every show we do. This
I know.
It's the best.
Hoiberg, guys and girls, let us know in the chat if you like these types of watch-alongs where we just have some banter. We're going to be doing it tomorrow, but the difference tomorrow is going to be we're all going to know what's happened in the Newcastle Man City game before Steve. We're going to tell him if they go 1-0 down or up. Then 2 minutes later, he's going to react like he didn't know and go mental. And we're all going to enjoy watching him. So it's brilliant times.
Great times ahead.
Crystal Palace are making a substitution. Rak Saki off, Mark Gay on. So they've taken off a winger, put on a centre-back in a game where they're already losing 2-0. So if ever you wanted to know about their hopes and dreams for this game, it's right there with that substitution.
I think that's...
Mark Gahey takes the captain's armband, and Lindelof is coming on for Mason Mount. So they've taken off a midfielder. I can only assume that Amrabat will go into midfield and Lindelof to the back.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Lindelof. Yeah, there you go. They're playing with the two in midfield, Amrabat and Casemiro. Lindelof's gone to left back. And then Mason Mount. And then you've got Martial, Palestri, Garnacho, and what's his name? The young guy in midfield, Hannibal Mebril?
Tunisian. Yeah, Mabry. Yeah.
Did you hear that, Haas?
No, it's gone get an orange.
Crystal Palace, good. Crystal Palace, thank you for the evidence. Crystal Palace took off a winger and put on a centre half.
Yeah, I told you they're not. They just want to get the night done and over and dusted.
Typical Roy Hodgson.
Angus, where are you? Hang on, I love this. Australian Gooner, where are you?
Easy.
Ready?
Yeah, where are they?
Three comments down. He appears. A fluke draw against Arsenal. I love it. You are hurt. You are hurting, mate.
Pain, is it?
Do you know what this is? This is like when you're dumped by your missus, but you tell your mates that it was you that did the dumping. This is it. You're hurting, man.
You me, man.
Oh, I just got rid of her. Like,
I love this.
Trust me, bro.
Australian Gooner, please remind us all, what was the score you predicted? Because all of you Arsenal fans are doing this thing about, the draw, Spurs are celebrating it. You told us you were going to batter us, mate. You came into my show every morning giving it massive, Australian Gooner. Take it on the chin. Just say, I got it wrong. And we'll respect you. That's it. Yeah, sorry, Daniel. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, they did. Yeah, Ipswich came second. It was Plymouth that won the league. Yeah.
Just so you know, because the game Steve was meant to be doing the Israeli derby. The actually final score was Hapoel Tel Aviv 0, Maccabi Tel Aviv 5. Great game. Do you remember Dor Peretz scored? Dan Bitton. Remember him? He used to play for Celtic.
Yes.
Dan Bitton. He scored. Aaron Zahavi and Dor Turgerman scored for Maccabi Tel Aviv. Looked like a good game. Yeah.
So the only game without a goal in the Football League Cup is Exeter 0. Luton Town of the Premier League 0.
Shout out Exeter. That's where I live in the US.
Yes. Sorry. Yes, Ipswich won. Hang on. It was under Bobby Robson, if I'm not wrong. Hang on. Did Ipswich win a European Cup? Sure
70s.
According to Ipswich Town,
Yep.
the late 1970s saw the arrival of Arnold
Hang on.
Buren and Frans Thiessen, the two Dutchmen who made such an impact on the team and with the supporters, and they helped Town win the UEFA Cup in 1981.
They won it. So they won it the year before I was born. I was probably consummated to Ipswich's success.
Proper tractor boy you are.
Happy driving.
Do you know what? I don't know. Is anyone else?
They lifted the trophy. Savva was
Oh, this just makes me want to say Alexa a lot now that you told us that. Like Alexa. Just, has anyone else got a birthday in October or November?
Yeah, me next week.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Right. What's 9 months before your birthday, Hass?
9 months before my birthday is January.
9 months for your birthday. Actually, yeah, you're right. 9 months before my birthday is Valentine's night.
Oh, really?
I was
You lucky
That
boy.
was wow.
You lucky
I was
boy.
either made romantically or a pity shag. You know, like one of those sort of things going on there.
You get it's a results driven business, Savva.
Probably the second one.
Result.
Call him Savalentino.
Surprised my name isn't Valentine. Valentine
Hey.
Savva.
York
Yeah.
City 1, Barnet 3, by the way, just to put that in there.
Good old Barnet.
Yeah, you
Good
got a
old
good
Barnet.
Barnet there, Perchy.
Hmm?
Got a good Barnet there, mate.
Yeah, I know. That's right.
Liston, big up. I said, how much humble pie has the Arsenal fan base eaten since yesterday? That lot must have gained £40. Do you know what? The problem is, Liston, they won't eat the humble pie.
Yeah.
They've moved the goalpost now to it's us celebrating a draw rather than us saying, hang on, you were wrong. You were massively wrong.
I literally said, and I swear I said it on Perchy's show too, like the Friday before. I'm like, I know exactly what the Arsenal fans are going to do. If you guys get a good result, or if you only, I know exactly what they're going to say. They're NPCs. They cannot think for themselves. They need their mom to wipe their bum. They need them to dress their clothes. They do not have any independent thought. They have a script that they read off of, and they don't.
There has been a goal. There has been a goal in that place that Haas didn't know existed. It's Mallorca 1, Barcelona 1. Perchy hasn't seen it yet.
It's not
But in
happening
a
just yet. I'm
second,
just watching. I will give you when it happens. He's about for a throw in at the moment.
Rafinha. Nice goal. Very nice goal.
You'll get there, people. Just hang in there.
Hang in there. Come on, Perchy.
It's been played around the back at the
Good
moment. The ball's coming long. I want to say that's Koundé.
I'm interested to know if they're going to score now.
Let's see. Ball comes into the midfield. Oh, now my stream's froze. Brilliant. By the way, actually, I've just seen the goal. What a strike from Rafinha, by the way. That's a really,
round of
really
applause
good
for Perchy, people. Round of applause.
He got there in the end.
Really good.
He struck that beautiful.
By the way,
cuts inside and he just thumps it bottom left of the corner. The goalkeeper's annoyed he couldn't get there. Mallorca 1, Barcelona 1.
41.
By the way, if anyone hasn't subscribed, please do. I'm only 13 subscribers away from 11,400. Mike Reyes, can we get to 15 by the next NLD? When is the next NLD?
Shall we tell you?
Yeah, I would like to think so, but look, at the end of the day, I'll grow when I grow. I stopped worrying so much about growing, and there's been another goal in the game that Hass is watching. So if he's still watching it, he's about to see a goal. April, if I'm not at 15K by April, I've done something very wrong. But big up. Here we go. Australian Gooners coming for Steve.
Here we go.
Don't talk to me, Steve. Do you know every Arsenal fan personally? If I say something about you, I'll get blocked. Australian Gooner, he's not wrong, though. You were massively wrong. You followed the crowd. You literally all sounded like sheep. We're going to win 3-0. We're going to win 4-0. We're going to win 5-1. And
Except-
then you've all came out with the same excuses when you didn't beat us. And as by magic, what is this?
Goal
What is it?
at Port Vale. Port Vale won. Sutton United won. They've equalised. Sutton United have League 2 have equalised. What have we got here?
Great goal by Kilmarnock. The ball comes in from the left, crossed in. Lions heads up to jumps up to head the ball in. It's 1-1. Kilmarnock and Hearts.
I'm going to put the link in the chat. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed. What's going on there? Why have I got... What's going on there?
I don't know. What's up?
Hang on. What's going on with my YouTube? Why has it not just naturally gone to my page? Okay, there we go. Right, sorry. I'm going to put my link in the chat. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Plus, get over there and vote. I'm really hoping that everyone has voted. Big up to you all. Australian Gooner, all you've got to do is come out and say that we got it massively wrong. But none of you can do it.
Yeah.
It's like you're so proud of yourselves. Like, oh, we're disappointed. We're disappointed and Spurs are celebrating. It shows the levels. No, it doesn't. You were never 5-1 better than us in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's almost an auto defense mechanism with most Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
And when you're having an argument with, not an argument, but a debate with Arsenal fans, inevitably we all know it goes back to the trophy thing, right?
Oh, you ain't won a trophy for 50 years.
And that's another thing on the script. Another thing on the script.
Come out with a logical debate. Yeah, forget about the trophies and stuff. We're talking about, how the teams are performing.
Our sound break here. Rafinha. Shot high. He should have done so much.
Why do? I mean, most Arsenal fans do this.
It's 3-0. It's 3-0. Martial has scored for Man United. Sorry, Has. Every time you open your mouth, there's a goal in some game. Keep opening your mouth, mate. We'll get more goals. Yeah, a goal. Cross came in. Again, really poor defending. It went right the way across the face of goal. And Martial from a tight angle just tucked it away. 3-0. I'm gonna try and put my hat on this one. I don't think I'm gonna be wrong about this one like I was with Ipswich and Wolves. I think Man United are through to the next round. And by the way, this is a homemade banana ice cream with which is part of the diet. It's not like a sweet ice cream. Anyway, who cares?
It's sustenance. That's what it is.
Oh, Steve's getting it in the air. Steve's getting it in the air.
East London Gunner, you're the exception to the rule. You're the exception to the rule.
East London Gooners,
you're good, bro. You're chill.
I like East London Gunner.
Same with TJ Warren. Same with there's another Arsenal fan in your chat that's pretty reasonable. There's one more, right? Who is it? There's another one.
Hang on. Officially uncensored. We're not allowed to talk about atheists and religions and stuff. Someone unsubscribed from me the other day.
Got told off
because I said Jesus Christ. And then someone said,
Jesus Christ, Savva. You can't be talking like that. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Savva.
There's one subscriber gone.
Liston, yes. Lindelof has come on at left back and Amrabat's gone into midfield. Man United are going forward again here. Here's Garnacho. Some of the momentum has gone a little bit there. Man United are dominating this. This game is pointless. If I'm being honest. Oi, don't be so cheeky. That was my line to Haas. Here we go. Savva, my first comment after the game was fair play. Both teams weren't good, but you want to force us to say Spurs and Ange are great. No. Again, you're lying, Australian Gooner. No, we don't. No, we don't. Again, you keep lying. Yeah? You keep lying. We don't want you to say Spurs and Ange are great. What we want you to do is have some humility that when you all said you were going to beat us 5-0, 4-1, 4-0, 3-0, you gave us no chance. And also, what I would say as well is, when you're saying fair play, both teams weren't good. I thought we were good. What do you mean? I thought Spurs played well for the majority of that game. What are you talking about?
Arsenal played well in the first half. Okay.
First 25, half an hour.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. First half an hour, they played well. But after that, we could have carried on. We were hoping for the half-time whistle not to blow.
Do you know what the thing is? This is such an oxymoron what he just said. For 1 minute, Spurs were going to get battered. Spurs weren't very good and got a 2-2 draw. It makes sense.
We have a goal in Mallorca. It's
2-1
2-1. It's 2-1
is.
Mallorca.
It is 2-1.
Long ball. Literally. Wow.
Oh, this guy, first of all, has got the best name. I'll come back to this in a minute, Ben Salah. This guy's got a brilliant name. Not only that, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Look at the tash on this guy. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Abdon Prats.
Abdon Prats has just scored. Look at that tash. Honestly, we're going all Tom Selleck over here. This is brilliant. And if you don't know who Tom Selleck is, oh, wow.
By the way, it's poor goalkeeping. The keeper's come out.
Yeah.
And Prats, he just sweeps it past him. And it trickles
That's
past
a
the goal.
very good touch, though.
An amazing
Beautiful.
knee slide to celebrate. And Ter Stegen has egg on his face. Mallorca 2, Barcelona 1.
But what I would say, Perchy, from Prats, that's a beautiful touch. Like, that's
Oh, the
composure.
first touch is
But the
brilliant.
goalkeeper,
the ball
yeah,
just
yeah.
glides past.
Wow. He actually looks like an 80s.
Goalkeeper gets the assist on that. Goalkeeper gets the assist on that.
The goalkeeper gets the assist. You're right. No, he doesn't. It comes off. No, he doesn't. It's flicked on.
No.
It's flicked on. Oh, it's a tiny goal. If they're going to rule this out for VAR,
No, they don't.
don't.
Goal stands. You don't need to freak out, Purchase. Okay, it's okay.
Just quickly. Yeah. This is another point, Maxwell. Ange is only 6 games in, and the Arsenal fans came at it with so much chest, right? And they can't just turn around and say, we were wrong. No one needs... Do you know what? I don't need any Arsenal fans to tell me how good Spurs are. We know how good we're going to be.
Yeah.
We know what we're building. But what it showed was all of you Arsenal fans don't know your football and hadn't watched us play, which is why half your fan base is hiding. Ben Salah, I can't. It's not essentially, mate. It's just it's not this simple. But to simplify it, there's no sugar. It's a no sugar diet, no carbs. So the only carbs you're allowed is sweet potato. So it's no pasta. It's replacements for everything like your pasta. So it's lots of sweet potato, lots of fish, lots of salad, lots of egg, lots of bolognese. Just no sugar, only water, no alcohol. Eating 6 times a day, and then do yourself 50 press-ups every day, 50 sit-ups every day, and go for a 3-kilometer run every 2 days.
Nice.
That's as basic as I can. There's a lot more to it, but that's as basic as I can put it out for you.
No, go on.
That's right. Go.
I was just going to say, if anyone wants to know my diet, I am skinny, so it does work in terms of like if you want to, but you do kind of need, to be on Adderall. But
would you like listen to this for a stat? Crystal Palace in this game have had no shots and 2 touches of the ball in Man United's box in an hour.
Yeah, they couldn't care.
I just need a Crystal Palace goal as well.
Mate, you are not getting it.
You're not getting a shot. You're not getting a shot.
I need a Palace goal, a Lille goal, an Exeter and Luton goal in that game. I mean, I'm being killed here.
Lille could get a goal.
Boring game of football going.
Lille could get a goal, but Stade Rennes so far throughout 60 minutes, they've had a really good shape. They've been able to contain David, Yazici. So I don't know. You might get the Lille goal, but the Rams are definitely winning. Ismaili, go on.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true. Big up to you. This is
That's
very
quote
true.
of the year. Quote of the year right there.
Hang on. See, every fan base has their lunatics. Some Spurs fans are saying Ange's already better than Arteta. I'm not Arteta, by the way. When you say already better than Arteta, you do realise Ange Postecoglou has been a manager for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Right, hang on. You do. Hang on, Perchy. Hang on. Go on.
Australian Gooner, do not let me rip this one open. I've got a video out if you go and watch it. I've dissected this absolute nonsense. Better than Arteta. What's Arteta done with his own? I'll be honest. This really irritates me. This tells me, Australian Gooner, you don't watch football outside
he doesn't
the Premier
watch
League.
football.
Because what has Ange Postecoglou won? He's won a lot more than Mikel Arteta has. A lot more. Arteta's won an FA Cup with Unai Emery's team, and then spent £600 million and won diddly squat. And Ange Postecoglou has won trophies in 3 different countries.
Can I just say what I hate about this sort of comment is let Ange get second place in the Premier League. What's that got to do with it? He's not managing the same team that Arteta had to get second in the Premier League. This makes these fans, honestly, these Arsenal fans have absolutely... We saw they have no clue about football from what they were talking about last week. And instead of being humble, they follow it up with just pure...
They double down in their own
drivel.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
From what you've seen from Postecoglou, what has Steven Gerrard got to do with it? From what you've seen, do you know what really?
This is what irritates me, and I'll be honest, I don't care. I'll say it how it is, mate. This lad does not watch football outside of England or the Premier League. Doesn't watch anything else. Can't do, because if you did, you'd do your research.
Yeah.
Here's a question I'll ask the chat, and I'll ask the chat this as well as you. Could Mikel Arteta go and win the league with Brisbane Roar in Australia? I'm going to go out on the limb and say no. Could he go and win the J League in Japan with Yokohama Marinos? Again, I'll put it out there. I'm going to say no. So when I hear this nonsense that he's been in the Premier League for 5 minutes, what's that got to do with anything? There's other leagues outside the and this all stem from, I don't care. I'll call it out. I don't care. I'll say it how it is. Big up Flav over at because he was on the club with like McCullough and all them lot and Rory Jennings and stuff. Right. And this debate came up, and he said, and the Flav on there dared to say, he went, why can't we put Postecoglou in the same conversation with Arteta? They go, well, he's only managed in this. I said, you don't watch football outside of the Premier League fans have become so irritating that there's no football outside of it. Sorry, rant over. Hats, go away.
Fair enough.
This is the hypocritical part, yeah? Where did Wenger come from when he come over to manage Arsenal?
Japan.
Come from Japan. I suppose he didn't know nothing about
He won the league with Monaco and then went to Japan for a year or two.
Right, okay. But he had limited experience in the Premier League, right? He's a manager that come from Japan, managed in Monaco, done well over there, and then come over to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing that makes me laugh about all of this is this guy's putting forward, debates that don't make sense. Like, they really, really don't make sense. What has Ange done? Don't dance like an Ange fanboy. That's how right, do you know what? I'm not giving this guy any more airtime. When you call someone a fanboy, you're a child. Gerrard and Eddie Howe got nothing to do with this. If you can't see already what Postecoglou's done at Spurs in the space of 3 months, here you go, I'll say this. In Arteta's first year, where did he finish?
8th.
I guarantee you Spurs do not finish 8th in the Premier League in Postecoglou's first year. I guarantee you we don't. Listen, Arteta has shown he's a good manager based on, 8th, 5th, 2nd. He's had 1 good year out of 4.
And even that 1 year is not exactly something that you should be proud of.
Right. This is
I was going to say, he's a good manager once he's been, the term I hate, backed and built a squad around him. It's taken him to build a full squad for him to go, okay, there we go, 2nd in the league. But he's still not won anything with his own players.
By the way, Exeter 1, Luton Town 0. Exeter 1, Luton Town 0. But let me just say, last thing I'll say on this, because otherwise it's boring, right, is I just don't get it. These Arsenal fans are going on as though Arteta has done something good and brilliant. They finished 8th 8th, 5th, 2nd. Right, brilliant. This year, you don't look special. 8th, 5th, 2nd. Listen, no one's saying Ange Postecoglou is the best manager we've ever seen. But Ange Postecoglou, these Arsenal fans are going on like Palace nearly scored, are going on like Arteta, Postecoglou has only just started managing football teams because they don't know their history. They don't watch football. At the end of the day, look what he's done in a short space of time at Spurs to turn things around. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going.
There's a goal. There's a goal at Salford.
Oh,
Salford 0, Burnley 4.
I'll just ask. There's just under 155 people in here, guys and girls. Please get over to Tot Josh on YouTube. My man Tot Josh. I'll show you what it looks like. Please, if you could go over there and subscribe to him. Josh is
the link. I'll put the link.
Yes, thank you. Top guy. He's got Spurs Live as his channel on Instagram. He's got 16,000 Spurs followers. Please get over there and help support his YouTube channel. He's a great guy, very knowledgeable, works hard. Please get over there. Steve will put the link in.
Yeah, what's the channel called again? Sorry.
Tot Josh. Tot Josh.
T-O-T Josh. Word. All right.
Yeah. Josh, put your link in, mate. Look, Josh, throw the link in. Throw the link in, my friend. Let's get back to the games instead of Tottenham Arsenal. The Arsenal fans look ridiculous right now because of how wrong they were. Port Vale are 2-1 up against Sutton United. It was Funso Ojo, who scored the goal for Port Vale. It looks like they're going into the next round. Mansfield are still losing at home to Peterborough. Exeter look like they're going to have the shock of the week of the night.
If it plays like it is, they're going to be the shock of the night.
League One, Exeter. I just want to see the players that they've got on. So I just want to see the players that.
Is it like Adebayo? Is it?
So Luton Town have bought on Ogbean. They've bought on Bell. They've bought on Morris. They've bought on Kabari. They're going for it, but they've had most of the game. They've had 13 shots on goal, 70% possession, but they are 1-0 down. So this looks like it will be a shock. Donny van der Beek has come on for Man United for young Hannibal Mebri or whatever his name is. Big up.
I put the link for Josh in the chat. So go.
There we go. Smash the link. Subscribe to Josh. Come on, people. Josh, I'll whack it into my YouTube community later. United for Life said, let's be real, I don't rate Arteta, but he'll probably win the Scottish League like Steven Gerrard did. Postecoglou is proving a lot of haters wrong, though. He is, but what has Arteta done that has got so many people hyped up? Like, I keep hearing things like he should replace Pep when Pep leaves. Why?
There is no way in hell.
Why?
There's no way in hell Manchester City would ever do something like that. Ever.
But
they wouldn't hire him.
The bit I don't get.
Hire him.
I've not even said Arteta's a bad manager. I think he's an all right coach. The only thing I will criticise him on, I sit there and go, I feel like he does too much. I sometimes think, keep it simple. Like, you don't need to reinvent the wheel, right? Does that make sense? Like, I feel like that's what I feel like he kind of goes, oh, do you know what? If I do this, and then I hear Arsenal fans go, well, Pep does it. Yeah, Pep does it because he can get away with it and he wins games of it.
He's got benefit of the doubt and credit in the bank.
He's credit in the bank. I said, sometimes I sit back and I say to Arsenal fans, when I have actual sensible debate with some Arsenal fans, they go, okay, yeah, good point. Like, you've got 3 left backs on the bench, but then you play a right back in left back. Does that make sense? It's like, doesn't make sense. There has been saying it's happened at Exeter. Exeter have received a red card with about 2 minutes or so to go. Luton going to get a chance to get back into this game here. There's a red card for Exeter, so they could be down to 10 men. Luton have a chance to get back into it and nick a draw and take it to penalties. I need Lille to score, Crystal Palace to score,
Chance here for Lille.
and I need Luton to score to win £48.
There you go.
We need 3 goals in one's got 1 minute left. Can Luton equalise against the 10 men of Exeter City? And the guy that saw red will it tell me? It was the goal scorer, Dimitri Mitchell, the goal scorer, after being on the break. 2 minutes to go. He's shown a second yellow card and is sent off.
Good move there from Leo. Here's Remy Cabela. Over to Cabela. Can't believe he's still around.
Rain is really driving down at Kilmarnock now. This is a proper Scottish tie. Honestly, there's rain, there's wind. It's a Scottish game of football. Proper this. Kilmarnock, can he get it in? It's 1-1 at the moment. It's still stalemate, but it's been a good competitive game. Really good game.
4-0 Bayern over Preußen Münster. Matisse Tell.
A real shock there, then, eh?
Yeah, we should. Honestly, we've been crapping the game.
Big up, Josh. Big up, Josh. The link's in the chat, people. Even if 50, 60, 70 of you pop over there and smash a subscribe for a fellow Spurs guy. Really good lad.
Unbelievable. They haven't subbed Harry Kane on.
They don't need to. What's the
point? They don't need to. Why
Harry Kane is not. He's not good enough to make the side today. Not good enough. Unbelievable.
If they put him on, right? The only reason they'll put him on is to stat pad.
Yeah,
that's it.
4 goal scorers though in this game. In the it was promoting Lima Kravitz.
Yeah,
not Lenny. And Matthias Tell.
Lenny Kravitz.
Kravitz started the last game as well.
What awful music he makes. It's diabolical, honestly. So crap. Crossing from Lille.
Oh, good. Steve, I do love you.
I love
you. You just make me giggle.
Rasmus Højlund is on. Yeah, never forget this. Never ever forget that Arsenal bigger fish to fry last year and then didn't win anything and completely capitulated. And Starboy went missing for the last part of the season.
Yeah. Here is a genuine question. Here is a serious question. If Arsenal don't win anything this season, win nothing, like anything, do you question his job?
No.
I'm not talking about anything about it. Like they've spent a lot of money on this guy. Yes, he's built a good squad, but if they don't win anything, this is all the same conversation. I don't
think necessarily it's about if you win anything, Perchy. For me, I think they've got to get close to winning something at least. And after finishing second last year and how they've bigged themselves up this year, they need to finish second again. They've got to. If they don't, they've gone backwards, factually. Now, our mate is back and said, I know you guys aren't objective. I'm the most objective football fan you'll ever find. I even told you what the score was going to be at the weekend and you didn't want to listen. Said,
how are we getting lucky with injuries? I don't get that.
We've been lucky with injuries. Listen, I'd love for you to actually know our football club. We've got 6 or 7 injuries at the club, but you wouldn't know that because you don't bother listening, right? You had, going into that game, you had Timbo wasn't even in your team last year out, right? Partey out and Martinelli, right? And then Rice got injured. During the game for Spurs, Brennan Johnson picked up a groin strain. By the way, Hearts have taken the lead. And Mansfield have equalised at home to Peterborough in the 95th minute. We had Brennan Johnson came off with a hamstring injury. James Maddison come off with a knee injury. Son came off with a knock. Lo Celso's injured. Yeah, Sessegnon's injured. Brian Hill's injured. And our best player from last season, Australian Gooner, Rodrigo Bentancur, is injured. You don't, again, engage this. Engage this before you type. You just sound so unknowledgeable, my friend. This is the problem. And look, sorry, I'm on a rant. You guys didn't learn your lesson from last week. You talked and talked and talked and talked. Last week, guys, I'll ask you a question. Haas, Perchy, and Steve, for all the streams you've done last week,
Yeah.
did any of you at all see any Arsenal fans say, oh, it's going to be a tight game because we've got injuries? Or did you see them all say we're getting battered?
Yeah.
So why?
Nothing.
Right. You're just wrong, Australian Gooner. You're wrong.
Just
Wrong.
own it.
And you own it. Own it.
Just say Spurs were better than you thought, and we got it wrong on the day. No
That's what
one
you
will
gotta
be
do.
against that. It's the double downing which makes you got Eliza laughing stock. I'm sorry, it's the double downing that makes
It
you
is
got a laughing
massively.
stock. And I'll say this now: that it's the reason why nobody takes Arsenal fans seriously. Not all of them. I'm obviously talking in. I'm talking in collectives. But no one takes Arsenal fans seriously because do you know what? Most other football fans go, do you know what? I got it wrong today. We were awful. We weren't good enough. And you guys played a lot better than I thought. But Arsenal fans have no self-awareness. And they haven't ever had it.
Yeah. Can I just say the goal for Hearts? I know we're moving on from the Arsenal thing, but it's a really good goal from Hearts. Lowry gets the goal. He does this great little drag back, drags the ball away from the defender, and then just drills the ball home into the bottom corner. It was actually really good with 2 minutes to go. The game's almost done now, and the ref's about to blow for full time. Yeah, Kilmarnock 1, Hearts 2. It's been a good game, to be fair, but a good goal from Lowry.
Do you know what? Sorry, just the last thing I'll say on this, right? First of all, yeah, Lille have scored. What I will say is when we're talking about injuries, Chelsea have 13 first-team injuries right now. Man United have 9, right? Spurs have 7, right? Arsenal, I think, have something like 4 or 5, right? Everyone, Liverpool have injured. Everyone has injuries. But do you know what? As I said, if last week they had turned around and said, you know what? We've got a few injuries, right? If we've got a few injuries, that brings the playing field a bit level. You would turn around and say, fair play. But they didn't. They knew the injuries they had and still talked about beating us 3-0, 4-1, 5-1. Juventus has finished 1-0. They've beaten Lecce 1-0. Port Vale have beaten Sutton in the League Cup. They've gone through. Ipswich Town 3, Wolves 2 is still live. Someone told me it had finished. It's not finished. According to
it just did.
It's just finished now. Okay, there you go. Ipswich 3, Wolves 2. Wolves have been knocked out. Exeter are in the 98th minute, still 1-0
Need a
up.
Luton goal. We need a Luton goal there.
They ain't gonna get it. Probably not.
Hearts in the 97th minute are winning 2-1. The game, the only game that looks like it's going through to extra time as it stands, looks like it's going to be Mansfield versus Peterborough, unless Luton can find a goal and unless Crystal Palace can find 3 in the last 10 minutes. They've brought on Eze with 10 minutes to go. Just seems really strange.
Nice job, Roy Hodgson. Nice job.
Really, really strange. Hearts have beaten Kilmarnock 2-1 in the Scottish League. That game has now finished. It's all happening. It's all happening. Yeah, Eze has come on for the last 10 minutes when 3-0 down in a meaningless cup game that they've, well, I say meaningless, like it's meaningless now.
Yeah.
And just to say, at the moment, if it stays like this, another ex-Spurs player in Tom Carroll is getting into the next round if Exeter knock out Luton.
Terrible.
Wow, is he playing?
Yeah, he's on the pitch right now. He's playing. He plays
Wow.
full-time. Exeter have knocked out Premier League Luton Town. It finishes 1-0. And Tom Carroll is in the next round of the Carabao Cup.
That's funny as hell. Damn.
Wow, Exeter 1, Luton 0. Mansfield Peterborough is going through to extra time. Man United coasting here. I mean, it's been a very, very comfortable night at Old Trafford for Man United. I mean, you know it's comfortable when Man United have only conceded 1 shot and Harry Maguire's in the centre half, don't you? Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, mate, honestly, Maxwell, they're mental. All I want is those Arsenal fans. They all said Yeah, even if we lose, we'll be back in. Even if we don't batter you, we'll be back in to say, yeah, we were wrong. None of them were here.
None are there.
They all shifted the conversation to, oh, you're so happy with a draw. Oh, God. Burnley have beaten Salford 4-0. Barcelona, by the way, 2-1 down. Yep. Still, is the Barcelona game on Viaplay?
I'm watching it on SuperSport, but I think it is on Viaplay. It should. You should be.
I got it on
Viaplay.
Huh?
I'll go into Viaplay.
Hang on, I'm just looking now. Yeah, I found it. I'm just going to watch the last 8 minutes here. I mean, Barcelona, they weren't impressive the other night. They're clearly not impressing tonight.
They're really not.
Interesting. Could this be Atletico's year? Who knows?
No, it's going to be Girona's year. Girona are going to win it.
Girona are brilliant.
They beat Villarreal for the top of the league.
Yeah, no, Girona.
I'm not messing.
Yeah, they've been awesome, Perchy. I agree.
Hang on, just another lie. I think you'll find that Tappin Tobes is a Spurs fan who features every week on one of the biggest shows on YouTube, The Big Six. I was on it last week. He's just full of lies, this guy. You give Arsenal fans a really, really bad name. You really, really do.
Jovi, man. You give Arsenal a bad name.
You give love a bad name.
Great tune.
Isn't Girona the Man City feeder club, I'm being asked?
Yes. That is true. And by the way, if it stays like this, in the Barcelona-Mallorca game, if it stays this, Girona are the only team in La Liga to be undefeated.
Yeah.
Just saying, and they've won 5 and 6.
Yeah, Girona have been awesome. They've been
Eze's just missed. Is that Eze? I
think so.
I think it was Eze who's just missed a sitter.
Holding.
It should have been 3-1.
Who remembers?
See, already what Eze's done in this game, he gets the ball, he turns and he drives.
Oh,
no, it wasn't Eze who missed it. It wasn't Eze who missed it. This was...
No.
I can't see who it is.
I'm terrible with facial recognition. What was that?
I don't know who that is. It's the number 20. Hang on. I've got to find out now, haven't
I? What's it called? Hudson Edward.
Oh, no. It's not. No, it's not. It's David Ozo.
Oh.
David Ozo, an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
For Crystal Palace. Looks a unit. Looks an absolute beast.
6 foot.
Mansfield are 1-0 up on the penalty shootout against Peterborough.
Not that particular show, says Australian Gunner. Not that particular show, because it doesn't go with my narrative, says Australian Gunner.
Just being silly now, like it's just not. Do you know what annoys me?
Hang on. No. Hang on. He's literally said here.
Yeah.
Spurs fans aren't invited on Big Six debates, even when the title of the debate is literally the Big Six. The Big Six is a channel, and there's a Spurs fan on it. Yeah. Stop chatting nonsense. Go away to an Arsenal channel. You're being an idiot now. You're not even being funny to banter with. I'm not talking to you anymore. You're not even funny. It's just, I just like honesty. Like honesty. Come out and say we got it wrong. We got it very wrong. That's all you've got to do.
And it's annoying. Missed their first penalty. Mansfield's still leading it.
Oh, you're watching a penalty shootout?
Yeah, it's 1-0 Mansfield in the shootout. Peterborough missed their opening penalty. It was guess who had missed it?
I'm gonna get
Jonathan Clark-Harris.
Typical Sky Sports News or an advert whilst there's a penalty shootout going on in the League Cup.
Yeah.
Like, what can you?
Mansfield have just scored the second one. It's 2-0 on penalty shootout now. I'll keep you updated, guys. We'll keep you updated. It's Mansfield 2-0 on the shootout.
Officially uncensored as a question for me. What is that? I do have a question for Steve. Can Newcastle United qualify from their group of hell? Possibly.
I
think we'll finish.
predicted you would.
I
predicted you
think
would.
we'll finish third. I think we might just have a little. We might run out of gas towards the end.
Talking about gas, the Talking Gas podcast, that fits in nicely. Big up to you, my friend. Don't forget to vote for Savva for the Football Content Awards. Big up to you. And he's saying that his team, I believe that, is that Bristol Rovers?
Rovers, yeah.
I've got
Bristol
Peterborough
Rovers, yeah.
away on Saturday. They are at, I think this is at Exeter. They're at Exeter versus Luton. Hang on, Exeter Luton. Why are they showing a penalty scoreboard? Exeter won.
Yeah,
they've messed that up completely.
And Peterborough have missed their second penalty.
Ooh.
They've missed 2 and 2, and now they can put the pressure on him. Mansfield, if they score the third, it was Ronnie Edwards who missed the second one. Now Mansfield score this, they would only need one more penalty, save or miss to win it. Crazy scenes going on at Mansfield.
Yeah. So the drama of the night is Mansfield at home to Peterborough. So it looks like Mansfield, Port Vale.
And Mansfield have just missed their third penalty.
Oh, my God. Hang on, they're showing it now.
The
Who was it that missed it?
It hasn't confirmed. It is
Is it number 10?
I think so. It was.
Oh, no. It's all right. I've got it on live. Sky have now decided to put it on. Peterborough, sorry, Perchy. Peterborough have scored their third penalty. Peterborough have scored their third penalty, so it's 2-1.
Mallorca on the break.
Mansfield needs to score. If Mansfield score this, they only need one more. Someone called Clark is stepping up as we speak. I've got it on live.
Yep.
It's all happening here, people. You got it on, Perchy?
I haven't. No, I've got it on my phone though.
Clark steps up and it's saved. It's saved. And Mansfield have blown their 2 penalty advantage. The goalkeeper has given the big old fist pump. So it is now it's now up to Peterborough to score this to make it 2-2 after 4 penalties. 4 penalties. So this is a big moment.
First 2 as well.
It's a big moment. Here he goes. He's going to step up. He's got to score this. And he's missed. Peterborough missed. He's missed it. They've missed a third.
Amazing.
They've missed a third. Oh, wow.
5 penalties have been missed in this shootout.
Wow.
Ollie Clark, opportunity to make yourself a hero. And now,
by the way, Robert Lewandowski
He's coming on
for is that Ferran Torres?
Hang on, Steve. This is a penalty. This is a penalty to knock out Peterborough. Mansfield, who I believe are in League 2. He steps up. He slotted it home. Mansfield have knocked out Peterborough in the League Cup. Oh,
League 2, you're right. You're right, Savva. League 2.
League 2, Mansfield knock out League 1 Peterborough. Peterborough out of the EFL Cup. It is crazy scenes. Crazy scenes here, guys. At the One Cool Stadium.
Watch, Mansfield, you know what their reward's going to be for this? They're going to go away to Old Trafford next round. That's going to be their
Good luck
reward.
to them. So there is a couple of big ones. Luton Town getting knocked out to Exeter. That's an upset.
Yeah.
League 1 Exeter knockout Premier League Luton Town. Middlesbrough have knocked out Bradford City. Ipswich have knocked out Premier League opposition in Wolves.
Wow.
Mansfield have knocked out League 1 opposition in Peterborough. We've just said Port Vale have knocked out Sutton United. Burnley have knocked out Salford.
Ooh.
And at the moment, with a few minutes to go, Man United are about to knock out Crystal Palace.
By the way, the Talking Gas podcast, thank you. Thank you for developing the Jordi Maradona, Elliot Anderson for us. I appreciate you, Bristol Rovers. And Joey Barton, the manager. Thank you very much.
And by the way,
looks good.
Sorry, go on, Hass.
No, I'm saying Mallorca's playing really good football.
Yeah,
here.
they're on transition. They're really hurting Barca.
They're coming up with chances here and there. I think if Mallorca if Barcelona don't get another one, I think Mallorca is very capable of getting a third here.
They need to. They can't fall into the trap that Celta Vigo did, though. They have to stay compact at the right times. They can't go for the third, absolutely, but just be smart about it, kind of thing. Jonathan David poked wide. Oof.
Just quickly, we're into the last 25 seconds here at Man United. I think we can safely say Man United are into the next round. Strange, the moment he brought on Eze and that Ozo, they started to look threatening. They had a threat. So clearly, like Has said, this was not high on the priority list.
Here we go. Now, Arsenal fans, this is one for you guys. This is what you should be saying. Ian Wright talking about the North London derby. They're impressive. James Maddison symbolises Spurs. Fresh, young, cocky, nativity about them. Yes, it's beautiful. They've got players that can scare you. Udogie, Vicario, Van der Ven look very accomplished. Savva, Basuma's son. You can feel this team. They're together and they know that they can play. If I'm Tottenham, I'm feeling pretty good. We, Arsenal, feel like we are going to have to keep an eye on them. As hard as it is for me to say, I think they're on the way to what they're doing. Now that is how that's how you say it. Say it with chest and be real with it. There you go. That's one of your legends.
Wright, he's always been like that, though, isn't it? Let's be honest. I like Ian Wright because he says it how it is most of the time. And you can see it pains him to say it, but he's got to be objective, right? He's got to say it.
Absolutely.
It's what makes him a good pundit.
Absolutely. So Mallorca 2. I'm currently Mallorca versus Barcelona 2-1, 62nd minute. Just quickly, officially uncensored, who's a sensible Arsenal fan, I said, Sav, I've got a question. What were you expecting from Ange? And have you been surprised? Just as a gooner, I felt that he was a good manager, but the squad was tragic. Seems like I was wrong. Look, I think I said all I want to see this season more than anything is for him to implement a style of play. And for us to get an identity back and to be proud of watching the team and want to watch us again. But you're right. A lot of the squad was tragic, but some of the squad we knew wasn't tragic, but was being played in a tragic way. When you look at Papasan not getting game time under Conte, when you look at Basuma, what he did to him, when you look at the style of play, Sonny being played desperately out of position. So there are some tragic players there. It's only the beginning, but it's looking good. So that's how you do it. Great question.
And it's true. And just so you know, Mallorca brought on one of the best Spanish players that I love in Sergi Darder.
I like Darder.
Darder's a good player.
Very good player. He was at Espanyol last season. I thought he was absolutely brilliant.
I remember at Lyon, he came in with some hype. Never really was consistent at Lyon. When they
went a bit too early for me. I think he's a very, very accomplished.
He's good. I like Darder.
Greatest ever player for Mallorca, Perchi?
Samuel Eto'o.
I was going to say
Steve, I love how you know your football, man.
Here's one for you. I watched something. It's on Copper 90. If you want to go and watch it, they interviewed a guy.
Great channel.
Do you know? I can't remember. It's the Australian lad, isn't it? That does the Derby days. Tell you what, go and watch them. They are really, really. And I tell you what, you learn if you anyone in the chat now and you want to learn about football, go and watch it. Learn traditions of football clubs. Learn traditions of derbies. Go and watch it. It's on Copper 90. Some of them they've done some that were like 15 minutes long, and then a bit of a bigger budget, and then they did like hour-long ones. They interviewed an old fella, a Mallorcan. And do you know what the derby is in the Balearic derby? The Mallorca derby? Nope. Las Palmas is in.
That's never.
That's Gran Canaria. Sorry, that's what Las Palmas is.
Right.
You know what the derby is?
Mallorca derby is
the Mallorcan derby. Can you name it the derby there? If anyone in the chat knows what the derby is in Mallorca, I'll be impressed. You'll know. I will know
Right.
in the chat without cheating if you know football, if you know what
Yamal
the derby is.
has come on in place of Joao Felix.
He was asked today.
You love Yamal, and so does Savva.
Yeah. No, Lamine
And
Yamal.
I'll give you. I'll
Yeah.
tell you now. It's Atletico Baleares, and they're
Wow.
basically a derby. They did a derby when Mallorca have basically been the bigger team. And there's a law on the island that Mallorca play in the big stadium,
Yeah.
and Atletico Baleares play in a smaller, bit of a rundown stadium, a bit old school.
Yeah.
But there is a law in a Mallorcan law that the team that is high.
Penalty to Barcelona.
Yamal did so well there.
Yamal, just come on, Yamal. He run with the ball inside the penalty area and he's been taken down. It was a great run from Yamal.
Wow.
Instantly, he's changed the game with his direct running. He picks up the ball from the edge of the area. He runs into the box. It might be overturned though, because looking at it in slow-mo, it doesn't look like the defender made contact, but we'll see.
I'm just watching it now. I'm watching it a lot in the first thing. Oh, that's harsh. I think I don't know if he get contact. I don't know.
I don't think maybe his rear leg.
I don't know. I need to see that again. But it looked a little bit soft. I think the foul was by Sergio Guidar there. I think. Let me see. I'm watching it on the. I'm watching it on the replay now. He gets in. Oh, I think he's gone down soft there. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he's connected with him.
It looked from that angle. It looks like he gets the ball, but I think it's probably going to get given now.
Big up, Jacob. I'll come and join you for a bit afterwards.
Yeah, Yamal making all the difference again as soon as he comes on. But the referee is going to
VAR, yes.
Usually when that happens, they're given. But let's see.
So he didn't give it, right?
He did give it initially.
No, no, and more no. Have a look where his boot lands.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Oh, God, no. Sorry, just in case I didn't make it clear. No. Is he going to give that? I feel like what has happened to football?
I said at the time it didn't look like one. He's going to go look at the screen.
No penalty. Yeah, agreed. No penalty.
Yeah, no penalty. Yeah.
Didn't make any contact at all.
You can't give that.
Doesn't make any contact. And you know what? I know y'all don't like VAR, but it did its job there. It did its job there to be.
The referee, but the referee should be getting that right.
No.
To be fair,
he sold it really well. He sold that really well. Because me and
the referee's initial decision, Perchy, was to give it. And when I saw it as well, I thought straight away.
I was undecided on it.
That is exactly what VAR.
Now the referee needs to be booking Yamal for that.
That's
for booking from that. He has to book him for that. If he doesn't, then he's bottled it because that's.
They should just get rid of the rule if they're not going to enforce it.
I don't feel like he dived, Perchy. I feel like he went down with momentum. I don't feel like he was diving because he got kicked.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You can make that case. You can make.
I don't think everything. I don't think everything needs to be a yellow card I just feel like sometimes we just got to play on.
But the problem is I think he's dived there. Let me see again. Let me see.
Oh, I don't know. Mariki! Wow.
Almost. He missed.
Wow, Mallorca are bullying them through the middle, through Kyle Larin, the Canadian, and Mariki. Wow.
I think
they are bullying them through the middle.
I think it was offside though, Steve, initially.
Yeah, Kyle Larin, decent striker. He done real well for Valladolid last year. Let's see. Wow. Decent game, this. This is so much better than the Man United Palace game.
Yeah, 100%.
Levels above for both teams.
Is Saka injured? Everyone's saying he's injured.
Yeah, he's
Starboy
out.
injured?
Said in his
Starboy's
press
injured.
conference he's out tomorrow and possibly Saturday, apparently.
Hang on, you both talked at the same time. I
Sorry.
didn't hear. So it's all right. I didn't. I'm none the wiser than I was 10 seconds ago. I don't know what.
I'm looking into it on Twitter, and some dude, Connor Hum on Twitter, said Declan Rice hasn't trained, but Arsenal are confident last year's injury. Trossard remains out. Could make Bournemouth of the weekend. Saka out of tomorrow and could be out for Saturday. Martinelli is out for tomorrow and possibly return Saturday. And Partey remains out with no further updates. There you go.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Big up to everyone who's still decided to watch us four absolute tools sit here and watch Barcelona play. We've gone fulls. We've done tonight. We've had Turkish League, Scottish League, French League, Italian League, League Cup, Spanish. I think we've had Israeli League updates as well.
Derby, don't forget that one. Yeah.
Just
the EFL trophy.
Yeah, don't forget the EFL trophy.
EFL trophy.
National League.
Bit of National League. Yep.
Vanarama. Yep.
Let's see. Barca needs someone to grab this game by the scruff of the neck. Just give Lewandowski service. That's what I'd do.
Yeah, Lewandowski hasn't really been able to get on the ball.
Yeah. No, it's good work from Mallorca. They're setting up in it looks like a 5-3.
Yeah, they're working hard for this at the moment.
Got a good shape. Yeah, definitely.
What you see now is Yamal is Yamal is floating around in.
No, hang on. Sorry, Haas. What was found on the web?
Sloppy touch.
What? I know. It was Siri, wasn't it? It was my watch.
Haas, what was found on the web, mate? We need to know.
How can I show you?
The web.
I'll show you if I could.
Yeah, I love this.
Siri,
yeah, look.
Good catch
Siri,
there.
what was found on the web?
Maxwell said Saka pulled something after getting spun by Madison.
Man, get caught lagging. By the way, good claim there from Predrag Rekovic.
Gundogan is in my shot right now. Yeah, Mike, I agree. This is Mike. I try not to go too far either way. When Spurs fans are saying, "Oh, he's going to do better than Klopp," and this, that, just 6 games. 6 games.
Look, yeah, you guys are off to a great start. Let's see where it takes you. That's how I look at it. You're off to a great start. Let's see what happens. You guys are looking promising. Like that Liverpool game, that's an exciting one. That could be a really, really good game. I don't see how it wouldn't be. But
again, that game though, Steve, we could end up being humbled in that game.
Of course, because Liverpool can score. They got goals off the team. They just have goals everywhere. That front line is stacked. You have 2 different front threes that they could go with. And
you've got the midfield that can score as well.
Szoboszlai. Yeah.
You've got Szoboszlai. You've got what's his name, McAllister, that can get forward as well.
You can chip in. That's going to be a great game. I think the goalkeeping play in that game is going to be huge because both goalkeepers will be thoroughly tested for sure. And Vicario, I told people about him when you bought him from Empoli. I said it. He'll make a wonder save every single game because that's what he did at Empoli for all the times that I watched him, probably about 15 times.
Just to give you a bit of an update on the Bolton Wanderers beat Man United's under-21s by what scoreline? Does anyone know?
9-0 maybe? I don't know.
8-1.
8?
They beat him 8-1. And before anyone says that, just to put it into context, Tottenham's youngest played Colchester in the same division and beat them 5-0. Just a little bit of context.
Wow.
But great. Yeah.
It's 2-all. It's 2-2 at Barcelona. It's 2-2. I know you're all watching it behind. The goal was scored by, I want to say, hang on, who was that? I don't know. Who was that? It was a youngster.
Who was that?
It was.
Gotta see here.
Hang on, if they show his top, it'll be great. Ball came in.
It was Fermin Marin.
Yassin Lamau was involved again. He played the ball down the line. The ball was then crossed in.
Very nice goal.
Lewandowski stepped over the ball, and there was the youngster to sweep it home for 2-2. And this is what Barcelona did the other night to Real Betis. They went from
Vigo, you mean?
Whoever it is. I don't know. I can't even finish a sentence. It's like,
sorry.
You're all right, mate. I'm just losing flow completely.
Go on.
Flow.
It was a lovely dummy there from Lewandowski to let the ball go through.
The youngster.
What a well-worked goal. What a well-worked, wow.
And the knee slide.
The weight
of
pass as well from Rafinha. Great pass. Excellent.
But Lewandowski as well, to have the awareness that he was coming through on goal, to allow it to go through. He dummied it so well.
Yeah.
And then he just tapped it in. It's brilliant.
That is quality.
It's a very good goal.
Very nice. Let's see if Mallorca have a response, though.
I think Barcelona will
he's finishing 4-2 Barcelona now. Arsenal 4-2 now.
Yeah, they're on. These guys are relentless. I still think Atletico Madrid will win the title, but Barca could give them a real run. They could do real well.
And
Griezmann's been playing well for Atletico as well.
What?
Griezmann's been playing well for Atletico.
Oh, he's been awesome. He's been awesome for the past probably half year for Atletico in particular. He's been superb. He's just feeling comfortable again about his football. He's got some nice, attacking complementary pieces. If they can get Memphis Depay healthy for a consistent run of games, and he can play well, which he usually does, to be honest with them, they could easily win the title. They've got
defenders like Savic at the back. Like, it's crazy to think. I don't really rate Savic, but he seems to be doing right.
They might have Savic at the back, but we've got Danny Kiriakou in the comments, haven't we? Look, we've got
right. So click that comment, because the next one you'll see will be in 6 months' time.
Danny cracks me up, man. I love Danny.
Morata also been doing great for
Barcelona. Have just taken off Inigo Martinez and put on Jules Koundé. Koundé is on for Barcelona.
For attacking emphasis. That's a good sub. That makes sense.
They need to win this, Barcelona. The thing is, when you are a team going for the title, you cannot drop points against these teams.
Yeah.
If you're going to drop 2 points, it's going to be away at Real Madrid, away Atletico Madrid. You don't drop 2 points. You don't drop 2 points at away to Mallorca. No offense to them.
Yeah. No, you're right. Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, no. Haz, you're right about Atletico Madrid's defense. It's not like the most amazing on paper in terms of names. Nahuel Molina is a good right wing back. He's good. Nothing.
Jimenez? Is Jimenez there?
Yes, Jose Jimenez. You've got Soyuncu from Leicester. He's decent. Bit mistake, but he's all right. Espilicueta, Ronaldo, who's a left wing back from Mozambique. Stefan Savic, Hermoso, I think is he's mistake prone, but he's all right, I guess. Oh, Mallorca! Oh, great block, Gavi.
Don't worry, Steve. I'll have let you know a minute ago if it was too good.
I didn't know. Maybe you were looking at something else. I don't know.
And Barcelona have taken the lead now, 3-2.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
What's the time on your screen, Steve?
78, 35, 36, 37.
I'm
you're ahead of me.
79-17. Yeah,
You're all
yeah.
ahead of me. I'm waiting.
Just
Yeah.
you're
He's flexing. Yeah, 79, 30.
Boom. Get in
Oh,
there.
it's a gun
Get
show.
in there.
Oh,
Gun show.
dear
It's happening.
me.
Uh,
That's shameless.
Mike, see what you'll find is no, do you know what? A lot of things, what happens is when you're a YouTuber, anything you get wrong, people love to bring up. So thank you for bringing up something I was right about. All those people that were twerking for Poch for years and years and years. What you're seeing is I don't think he did anything special at PSG. He's struggling at the moment at Chelsea. I just think it was right time, right place with the squad he had. But listen, I don't want to get into a Pochettino debate. So we will go for another 10 minutes until this Barcelona game finishes, and then I'm going to join Jacob for a few minutes. I've not been on United Spurs America, and to be fair, he's pinned my link for the awards. Danny Kariakou, have you voted for me, Danny?
He'll do it in a few months. He'll do it when it's expired.
I bet he doesn't even. I bet he doesn't even know what I'm talking about. Like, I bet he doesn't even know what. Big up to the 99 people that are left in this chat. Big up to you. We've had a laugh, and we will be back doing it all again for you tomorrow night. Where there's some big games tomorrow night. There's this was the warm up, wasn't it?
It's like the last few stragglers at a wedding, isn't it? The one that
they won't go home.
Yeah.
Mallorca are in here. Mallorca 1-on-1. He's had a dig, and no, that's the difference between a top forward and not a top forward. Yeah. What do you mean? How could you vote? How did you vote a week ago? It only came out yesterday.
I think he meant he nominated you. Danny's so behind. He's not about nominating you. That was when people nominated.
Danny, here you go. Look, here you go, Danny. Look, it's this, mate. It's this. Best new content creator. Thanks, bro.
Oh, Kyle Laren. Ooh. No.
Great goal, Lewandowski. Absolutely superb goal.
Now,
hold on, I called this 2 minutes ago.
Not really. Not really. But they are attacking. Hang on. That youngster's just lost the ball. Mallorca can counter, but no, they've gone backwards and nearly messed that up completely. They're not a bad team, Mallorca.
No, not at all. They transition well. They're organized. They have some firepower up front with Kyle Laren and forget the other fellow's name. Oh my God, Verde Mariki. Biggest Lazio flop I ever seen in my life. I don't know how but he's been great for Mallorca. Really good.
Here's Lamel. He is a serious footballer. Oh my God, he's just bamboozled his fullback. Like, honestly, wait till you see it. It was old school. Was old school. How to beat a winger with one. And again, oh my God, this boy is ridiculous. This boy is ridiculous. Like this kid is one of those that you watch and you say, you've got one of the next best players in the world. Watch this little drag back. I mean, I think he goes down a bit easily, but he's only a kid.
But first touch. Oh my word. The first touch from Lamar, that's disgusting, bro. Wow.
Wait till you see what I was talking about.
Wow.
The Mallorca. Yeah.
He did a little spin and then
and he's 16. Is he 16 or has he turned 17 yet?
16. He just turned 16 like 3 months ago.
16. He's got his little braces in and
that's a joke.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, he's sick, man. That first touch, by the way, using the studs, the ball, he lets the ball hit the ground and he uses his studs, just nice cushion touch. That's brilliant, bro. He's wicked footballer. My God. Damn, bro. Damn. I wonder if they can get the we'll see what they got though. They can get a winner here. I think Mallorca might hold on, you know.
I've got a feeling that Barcelona's going to get a goal like last few minutes.
I wouldn't rule it out at all. The replay of that Barca goal, oh my word. It's
Netflix.
nice.
Here's something you might like. Who killed Jill Dando? Thanks for that. I was in a just recommending programs I should watch tonight when I go to bed. Who killed Jill Dando? Okay.
Word. Real Mallorca are making 2 subs. Gio Gonzalez is exiting the pitch for Jesus, I just had it on there. Hayden. So there you go.
Gonzalez and Rodriguez have just come off together. Big up, Danny. He's voted. He said, yeah, he voted for the nomination. Big up, Danny. Big up, Danny. I did ask the boys over at We Are Tottenham TV, but they ignored me. So to see if they would help me out. But
What? Why? That's so stupid.
We'll see.
Yeah. What are y'all thinking about the Man City Newcastle game tomorrow? I think we'll lose, but I just want to see us give it a go.
I think it'll be. This is like the first, Man City will see this is like their first cup of the season.
Yeah,
you know, so it's a nice easy one to bed them in for the rest of the season. So I think they'll beat you lot like 3-1.
Probably.
I think they win. I think Man City will win 3-0. They'll have it done at half time. Get big boys off the pitch. Job done.
I'll be honest. I want to see the lineups before I start giving score predictions. You never know what you're going to see.
Well, you predicted a Desmond Tutu in the North London derby, didn't you?
But I could have bet my bottom dollar on what the team was going to be, other than the Brennan Johnson for Solomon.
Right.
Fair enough. Fair one. Savva,
I think we'll lose probably, but I just want to see us put out a strong lineup, have the intention to win and all that.
Jesus Christ! Look at these. Philly 2. No. So Jill Dando was a famous TV presenter, Steve, in the UK, and she presented Crime Watch. Is that right?
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I've heard of
that. So she presented Crime Watch, obviously every week or every other week, a national show to put out the biggest crimes in the country, see if they can get people ringing in. And then she was killed by a stalker. Yes, I think we know it was the stalker, Philly. I don't think it was meant to be a kind of crime mystery. I think it was the story. It's not a film. It's not.
Spoiler alert.
It's not like What's Eating Gilbert Grape, if any of you have ever seen that, which is a fantastic film, by the way.
Barca on the break here.
No, they're not.
No, never mind. They were about to, but good tackle there from Martinez, I believe. No, Sergi Darder, sorry.
I'm on the 89. What minute are you on?
I like Sergi Darder.
Sergi Darder. I'm on 87.05.
Right, I'm on 89.26.
I mean, I'm in a different strategy. Somehow mine's on 82. What the heck is this?
82?
Yeah, I know. It keeps freezing, to be fair.
What are you on, Savva?
I'm just vibing.
I'll let you know that the actual time right now in the game is
90.02.
It is 88 minutes and 7 seconds. And Barcelona have got everybody in the Mallorca half. Lewandowski's flicked it through. They're defending well. And then they look dangerous on the break. But Barca have won it back. Nice. Oh, that's an awful pass. And Mallorca get the ball back.
Gundogan. Let's see. Cancelo.
I mean, Mallorca deserve a point out of this, right? Yeah. Surely they played really well.
Listen, we've seen these things before. Barcelona, I think my criticism would be in this last couple of minutes when they're trying flicks and tricks, just do the basics, get the ball forward, try and get that goal. Yeah. Don't try all the
thing is, though, Savva. No, go on, House, go on.
They're not set up to play that way.
Yeah.
They're
No,
not.
no, hang on.
Not even in the last minute.
No one's saying go route one. But sometimes when the ball's in, just control it and keep playing. They're trying the little flicks and the back heels, and it's kind of like.
This is what I'm saying. It's so ingrained in them that even in the last minutes when they should be doing that, they don't do it. It must be. It's in their culture, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, look, Xavi's a student of Pep. Pep was a student of Cruyff. You know, it's the way they play. The possession stats have just come up 70% to 30%. I don't think that would shock anyone at all. But Barca, hang on, they got. No. The ball's gone out to Lamau. Oh my God, he's roasted his fullback for fun. I'll tell you what, this kid. I've seen 18-year-olds come on and do. I don't think I've seen many 16-year-olds come on and roast their man like this guy is.
Besides, like Messi.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
I can only imagine this guy in our formation. The amount of time we get the ball on the right wing and don't do anything with it. Can you imagine this kid on our wing?
Oh, mate. He'll just glide past defenders. Glide.
Yeah.
Literally, we'll be winning.
The first touch is ridiculous. What? I want to make a little bit of a point. I had this debate with a mate of mine.
This is a bit harsh, Mike. I mean, he's only played about 90 minutes in a Spurs shirt so far.
Games.
By the way, there's 7 minutes injury time in this game, and I'm now at the end of the first of those 7.
Okay. I was just going to say, I had this debate. I'd love to get your thoughts on it before we do finish up. I had this debate. A mate of mine we were talking about a doggy, and he was going, and I was saying, look, I thought first half, I thought most of it he was poor. I said second half, I thought he got himself back into the game in the North London dog. And he went, he's young. And I said, well, I try not to use the debate on the young debate, and because I said we use this young debate to give an excuse for a youngster, and I said I get it. By the way, before people jump at me, but
right.
I said, but you don't have this debate about Haaland. We don't. When Haaland has a bad game, when he does, we don't go, he's only 22. We know, no, he's had a bad game today because he's that good. And it was only because you're talking about Yamal. It's like nobody talks about his age with the quality he does. They go, he's good at 16. You know, he's a good player, right?
Yeah.
And he's 16. And I think, does anyone else feel that? Like, people use the age. And I said, listen, I don't care how old you are. You can be 16.
If you're good enough, you're old enough.
You're good enough, you play, right?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, but this is something different, isn't it? Like when you're 16 and going into the Barcelona first team, like we're not talking about 16 dropping into the Luton Town first team. You know, no offense, but
yeah, nice. Yeah, he's really, really exciting. He's just got to keep his feet grounded, have the right people around him advising him. Don't go over the top. You know, just play football. Play football, be good at that. Just do your thing. Because if you do, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
The benefit for him is at a football club. He's at a football club that have done it in the past, right?
Yeah.
In the sense of he's at a football club that they will go, look what we did with Leo Messi.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Look what we've done there. So they have the track record to turn this kid in an absolute superstar, right? If he wants to get there, for example, you could use it in other circumstances where, like, if he went to a Chelsea, you could argue, well, he goes there, but then something goes wrong, like they don't stick it.
Gets loaned out and sold.
He's at a.
Oh my God! Just what? Oh God! Sorry, Birchie. He's just got the ball on the right hand side. Dropped his shoulder to beat the first man, jinked inside the second man, laid it off. He can't be 16. He's too seasoned. Like, I know that sounds ridiculous.
Like, I know, I see your point.
He's beating his fullback every time. The ball's got into the box. They can't quite bring it down. There is 3.5 minutes left of injury time. There was 3.5 minutes left. Here's Cancelo driving forward with the ball. There's no gaps here. And then here is Lamau again. He's whipped it in. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Lewandowski nearly ghosted in and got the goal, but not quite. Listen, this is a I don't know why you ever leave out your best striker. That's just me. I don't know why you ever leave out your best striker. For me, it's never an experiment worth having.
Yeah, Ferran Torres he might
Not a
work
striker.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's false. Nah, don't bother. Torres has been scoring goals off the wing for Barca. Why are you changing that up, bro? You know what I'm saying? But whatever. They'll probably pay the price for it. I think it'll be a draw. But
I am gonna end as soon as the game finishes. I will be ending the show because I have promised Jacob. Oh my God, this boy is absolutely insane.
how much would you pay for him to go to Spurs? Do you even care about the price?
I don't care about the price. That's the sort of player you buy. You put him in the first team. Mike, at 16, I was dreaming about losing my virginity. That's all I was doing at 16. At 16, I think, to be honest, at 16, I was probably watching Ginola on the left wing for Spurs about that age, I reckon.
Yeah.
Probably maybe
streaming about
17,
losing your
18.
virginity.
While streaming to David Ginola.
David Ginola,
David Ginola, yeah. Yeah, I used to get a Panini sticker of David Ginola and a box of Kleenex at the same time. That's all I used to do.
Amazing. That's what this show descended in. Brilliant. I love it.
Right, there's a minute and a half left. Cancelo's got to the byline. He's whipped it back. That's a great cross into the back. The ball's headed down. Not enough power. There is a minute and 15 seconds left. I don't think Barca are going to do this, guys. I do not think they're going to do this.
Thanks for Ginola. Oh my God.
You don't have to ask him twice.
All right, he's there.
Yeah, exactly. Is that a stain I see?
Oh, that's wrong. Oh, Perchy.
Too far.
Is that Gizola, is it?
Chizola. hang on. Mallorca with a 3-on-2. Oh my God. You know what I said about that striker? Wait till you see this chance in the last minute. Honestly, the chance, 96 minutes and 10 seconds. And you just go, that is why you're never going to play for a bigger club. That is shocking. It's one of those chances where you just think, put your foot through it low and hard. Right, last 20 seconds. Barcelona have got one last attack. Here they go. They're tippy-tappy. Guys, you need to get this ball in the box. There are 10 seconds left. They're still tippy-tappy. Get the ball in the box.
Oh yeah, that shot. That's poor.
Oh, controversy in the last 5 seconds. Controversy.
Oh, I love controversy. I love controversy.
Somebody on Jacob's channel, to be fair to him, has just said, I'm not a fan of Savva's channel, but I voted for him anyway because we're all part of Angie's army after all.
You take what you can get.
Yes, I agree.
Take what you can get.
Right, it's the 98th minute. This cross is going to come in.
Ooh.
And it's a cross from the right-hand side, but it's going to be swung in left-footed. I think it's Rafinha. I want to say it's Rafinha.
Yeah, 11. Yeah.
He's whipped the ball to the back post, headed out nice and easily. The ref is is he going to blow the whistle? He's still playing. He's blown the whistle. It's over. Guys, I'm going to end the show. Thank you, Perchy. Thank you, Haas. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for everyone in the chat. I have redirected everybody over to Jacob's channel. Please join. We'll see you tomorrow night for some big, big games. Cheers, guys. Much love. See you later. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
Let's go.